It's your girl BondyBlue. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video. Right?
Hey everybody. Hi. What's going on, girl? It's your girl BondyBlue. You heard me. I'm back for another BondyBlue show. We got some things to get into. I hope everybody is having a good day. All right, what's today? Today Thursday? Okay. It's another Thursday without the OLFP. Okay, I know y'all are sad. Okay, but we will be back in February. Okay. Me, Niecy, and Jamie back. Okay, like never before, girl. Like never before. All right. Hi, everybody. Before I get into everything, I would like to remind everybody that we are going to Thailand yet again with Reset by Design Wellness. And if you would like to come, male or female, pronouns, no pronouns, LGBTQ friendly. If you want to come to Thailand with us, we are going to Bangkok and Phuket. And I went and I enjoyed it so much. I loved it. We had a really great time. The food was great. The accommodations were beautiful. Like it's just really beautiful out there. Like it really, really is. Like I'm gonna have to go through my phone and look at when we were in Thailand the last time, girl. When I tell you, girl, the infinity pool looking out onto the ocean. Girl, I don't even think I think I might have went and got in the ocean one time. And then the rest of the time I was just looking at it in the pool because the accommodations were amazing and we were right on the beach. Girl. Okay. It was beautiful. Everybody had their rooms. It was lovely. Okay. Just a gorgeous event, everybody. So if you would like to come with us, you can pay with the firm. You can pay as you go. All right. Link down below in the description box. Reset by Design Wellness. Okay. Trying to take your ass out of town in style. All right. Okay. Now listen, girl. I need a retwist. Okay. I washed my hair yesterday. I need a retwist. All right, y'all. As y'all can see, BondyBlue Bites is back up and running. I know, but I finally think I've found an editor. So we're doing like a trial basis right now, and she is helping me out. And when I tell y'all, it was so nice to like open a folder and have all of this shit ready, and I just kind of set it up and put it out. Just so much easier for my life, y'all. Lord have mercy. Y'all pray. Okay. And y'all keep watching and keep sharing me so that I can keep affording her. Okay. Thank y'all so much for being here. Don't forget to, check out the merch up below. I mean, child, up below. Get your mind together, bitch. Up top here. This is the QR code to get my merch because the community is in fact not okay. Okay. Get my merch. All right. Get my coloring book and my puzzle if you'd like. Okay. Get off your phones. And if you want to support the girl, cash at me or whatever, you know. They be like, oh, you be on the internet big, and I be like, bitch, I be on the internet working. I know that. Okay, I know that. Let's get into it. Okay. Milagro Grams to represent herself in Meg the Stallion defamation appeal after her lawyers drop out. Now, listen, this is not a surprise to anybody. The reason why this is not a surprise is because people don't be having no money, but they be having a whole bunch of mouth. People don't be having no money, but they got a whole bunch of mouth. People be having, just like a lot of entitlement and just a lot of audaciousness, but no money, right? And sometimes they have money, but not much sense sometimes. But this is what Tasha gave everybody the blueprint for this, I guess. But this is how people think they're going to become more famous by beefing with celebrities and going to court with them. Like in their minds, being, tied up in court is worth it because it's raising your clout meter. I'm not sure. I still don't know. I don't follow Milagro Grams. So I still don't think this is really helping her career any. But people do what they must. I would have stopped talking about the girl, me personally. Like the way I'm about to stop talking about Cardi B. Girl, I was thinking about it. It was very much in my head. I was just like, the way people are responding, it might be time to retire talking about her. And I'll lackadaisically discuss it with no real emotional, background to it. We'll just, lackadaisically talk about it. And we will be talking about her man today. And I will just lackadaisically throw that out there, okay? And we will talk about the lesbian that that nigga look like a lesbian, okay? That nigga, the way he got his braids done, and then, the lining around the braids, it is, girl. When you can't tell whether it's baby hair or a lining, you know, he's what is it? He's stylish. He's stylish, girl. That's what I'm gonna call it. He's stylish, you know? And that, that's your business. But anyway, let's get back to Millegrograms before we move on into that. I want me to read here what Millegrograms has going on. Hold up, y'all. Cause I want this to look a certain way when it's cut up. All right. So, neighbors. This case just took another turn. Millegrograms is pulling a Brene and is now representing herself in court after her lawyer stepped away from the case. Why? Megan Thee Stallion is moving forward with an appeal in their lawsuit. Instead of hiring a new legal team, Grams filed paperwork on her own and plans to handle the case herself. Megan is appealing the earlier decision where the judge lowered the damages to $59,000 and threw out the defamation claim. Graham says that is not fair because Megan already accepted the reduced amount. Apparently, she can change her mind. Grams also says Megan agreed to let a jury decide if she should be considered part of the media. The jury said yes, which helped get the defamation part of the case dismissed. The lawsuit started in 2024 when Megan accused Grams of spreading false stories about her after the Tory Lanez shooting and reposting fake explicit videos made using her image. Even though the defamation claim was dropped, the court still found Grams responsible for sharing the deep fake content. Also, I want to say, Milagro has continued to talk about Megan. Milagro, has, continued to lie on social media right after the court case was over. She was, she's still being an asshole about it. Like, you're still treating this girl as if she has done something to you. As if she did something to you. Okay? Not you lying, perpetrating, and, I'm sorry, but, S&D girl.
Well, I tell you what, watch that dick sucking shit, because that'll go bad. Call it what you want.
I'm going to tell you again, because y'all don't be paying attention. Because this is what happens when you do this. Corey Holcomb gave y'all excellent advice. You have to watch that dick sucking shit. Because when you do it too much, you end up fucked up. Look at you. And you get lockjaw or you're down to the courthouse.
Well, I tell you what, watch that dick sucking shit, because that'll go bad. Call it what you want.
You can call it what you want. But it is absolutely dick sucking shit that got her here. Okay? So yeah, we're going to see how this all turns out. And Milagro married with kids. What an embarrassment. I'm sorry. What? This lady has a family? Well, I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Okay? Because Lord have mercy. All right. So from that, let's get into the other rap girlies. Y'all other fave. Not y'all, but y'all. Onika. Wait a minute. Okay. Girl, it's the screen. I was trying to make sure I have nothing on my face. I had ate a little bit before this. Okay. Onika. Nicki Minaj and her husband, Kenneth Petty, are facing a new legal headache after a creditor asked a Los Angeles judge to approve the sale of a home tied to the couple in order to collect on an unpaid court judgment. According to newly filed court documents, I'm trying not to hit my S's so hard because a part of having a New Orleans accent is hitting your S's extra fucking hard. Okay. It's the way our mouth is, like, for real, and it's hard. And so I'm really trying not to hit my S's so hard in this microphone. I know people complain about it. I be trying to work on it. I don't know, it's just where my teeth are. It's just where my teeth are. Y'all need to be lucky I don't have a fucking gap like my mama had. Okay? Anyway, according to newly filed documents, a man identified as Thomas Wiedenmuller listed as a judgment creditor, submitted a motion asking the court for permission to sell a dwelling owned by Minaj. The filing claims the property is occupied by the rapper and her husband and would be used to satisfy money that they allegedly still owe. The request comes months after Minaj and Petty were hit with a judgment in the underlying case, making this filing a major escalation in the effort to collect. The creditor argues that other avenues have failed, leaving the forced sale of real property as the next step. A hearing on the matter is scheduled for January 22nd, where a judge will decide whether to grant the request or shut it down. If approved, the order would allow the creditor to move forward with selling the property to recover the debt. Notably, the court has not yet ordered the home to be sold. This filing simply asks for authorization. Minaj and Petty still have the opportunity to respond, object, or resolve the matter before any drastic action is taken. Well, we've been talking about this for a while, okay? Apparently, Nicki Minaj and her husband, either or, both, bitch, I don't know, but somebody assaulted this man who was a security guard, I believe. I believe that's what it was. Either way, he was assaulted. He sued them for the damages, okay? Because I believe they fucked him up. The court said, y'all are liable. Y'all owe that man money. And they have not paid the man his money. They have not gave the man his dividends, okay? And that's what rich people do. Rich people a lot of times don't pay their bills, girl. I don't know if y'all didn't realize this. But people do become billionaires and millionaires, not just making money, but also stealing it by not paying people. Okay, they do this. Ask around. Okay, I believe y'all's president did it as well. A lot of people told stories about working for him and not getting paid. It's really sad. But anyways, let's get back to it. Ruby Rose came out. Apparently, sis has some shit to say about Onika. Ruby Rose brands Nicki Minaj a 3-foot MAGA after using homophobic slur. Well, let's see what Ruby Rose had to say. Ruby said, I toured with Nicki Minaj. Her ego is so outsized, she had to fire someone after every show. Publicly, because she is 3-foot MAGA, on night 1, she fired the security for not seamlessly carrying her from the stage because she went to jump off several bars early. The third night was best. We were all going to get fired because it was her birthday, and well, someone on her team had organized a bunch of her friends and celebrities to do a happy birthday montage video. So kind. Only problem was, hold up. Is this the continuation? Of the dozen or so video messages that came in, not one had her age right, and now her real age has been leaked. I could go on, but I'm waiting for her next outburst. Oh my God, y'all, what's her real birthday? Tell me, I don't know. Yvette Nicole Brown said, I know someone who worked on the wardrobe team that did a fitting at her house. She wouldn't allow anyone to use the bathroom, not even the guest bathroom near the front door. She decided that they didn't deserve to relieve themselves on her sacred premises. #trash. And this is all after Nicki Minaj came out and asked for Don Lemon to be jailed for interviewing the Minnesota church protest, okay? Which I felt like was so ridiculous. Like, girl, did you really have to do that? It's so unnecessary. It's obvious that you're being paid. But apparently, her requests were denied when it came to Don, okay? The magistrate said they not going to, do anything to Don. They're not going to arrest Don. But you know who they did fucking arrest? 2 black women. 2 anti-ICE protesters who led storming of Minneapolis church are arrested by feds. This really pissed me off. These look like 2 black women, probably mothers, who care about what's going on. Always a black mother, girl. It's all girl. And y'all wonder why I don't believe that a man is God. You wonder why. Do you see why? Because the people that's always showing up to save somebody is always a goddamn black mother. These 2 women put themselves in harm's way to protest what's going on with everybody. Because it's not just happening to the immigrants. I saw a story today about some American citizens, a Native American woman. Bitch, I've never been anywhere else. I'm Native American. I was here before all of you motherfuckers. You arresting me. And some form of an African lady, okay? I don't know which one. She was brown skin. I don't want to say Somali. I don't want to say that because, but she looked like, but I'm not sure. This really upset me. Let's read, okay? Neighborhood Talk was trying to be funny. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, release them. I wish that heaven had a phone to call you up so I can get advice on what's going on and such. Get Jesus on the main line. Somebody tell him what we want. It's upsetting, y'all. Because it's like people die every day that have never died before. And yet, let me get back into it. According to the Daily Mail, 2 women connected to an anti-ICE protest at a church in the St. Paul, Minnesota area were taken into custody this week. Authorities say Nekima Levy. I was about to say Levi, girl. Nekima Levy Armstrong and Chantil Louisa Allen were among a group that demonstrated at City's church earlier in the week. The protest was centered around claims that a pastor at the church also works with ICE, which organizers say raise concerns about immigration enforcement happening within the community. Armstrong is a well-known local activist and leads the Racial Justice Network, a grassroots civil rights organization. She has previously spoken out against ICE tactics and recently criticized the agency following the killing of Renee Nicole Good in Minneapolis. Former CNN host Don Lemon was also present at the protest and shared clips from the scene on social media. After news of the arrest spread, some social media users began claiming the women may have violated the FACE Act. The FACE Act is a federal law that makes it illegal to use force, threats, or physical obstruction to interfere with people trying to enter or worship at religious institutions, as well as abortion clinics. It is often referenced in cases involving protests at churches or medical facilities. So I really hope that these women are okay and that people aren't being unnecessarily abusive, because they are. And I hope that lawyers are prepared and ready to free them, because this shit is ridiculous. If you look at the video from the church, they all went into the church and they protested. They didn't stop anybody from coming in. They didn't stop anybody from leaving. But they came in and they used their voices, which I believe they are allowed to do. Churches, are churches considered private when they're open to the public on Sundays during Mass? It feels like y'all are trying to find ways to arrest people because they're going against this oppressive ass authoritarianism that we're dealing with right now. And this is a tool to have everybody scared, y'all. That's what this is for. This is to have everybody scared and shaking in their bootstraps and shit so that they won't fight back. And I hope that people keep fighting back. I do. I hope we keep fighting back because motherfuckers is crazy and these motherfuckers is punks. And even if you ain't, it's not always about fighting back. We gonna wait you out. That's what Greenland said. Greenland said, bitch, we were here before you and we'll be here after you. So Nikema was on CNN.
Correct something that was said in the beginning. We did not rush into that church. We actually went and sat down and participated in the service. And after the pastor prayed, that is when I stood up and asked him a question in response to his prayer. And then he responded to me. And then I proceeded to ask him about Pastor David Easterwood and how is it possible for him to serve as both the pastor and the director of ICE for Minnesota. And instead of responding to me, as soon as I said the name David Easterwood, the pastor said, shame, shame. And that is when I led us in chants, justice for Renee Good and hands up, don't shoot. So I want to clarify that. We didn't rush in. We didn't bust in. We were a part of the service until I got up and posed that question to the pastor.
All right. And obviously, I'm not going to dispute your saying what happened. I'm merely describing how CNN is describing it. I obviously wasn't in the room. But that moment that you're talking about, and obviously the way you lay it out could dramatically affect things. But the moment you talk about justice.
And I do want to correct.
The thing that's so problematic for me, and this is the thing that Nicki Minaj is doing, they are really manipulating the truth of a situation to fit their narrative so that they can make themselves look like victims, so that they can make themselves look like people whose Christianity is being obstructed, as if someone is stopping them from building churches on every fucking corner in America. There are more churches than grocery stores. There are more churches than hospitals. Nobody is stopping Christians from building places for them to do terrible shit to people while proclaiming that they love Jesus and they love the Lord. And it is just annoying to have them characterize this event as people obstructing religion. Like, what? Oh my God. I'm so glad that Don Lemon is doing what he's doing. I'm glad that Don Lemon, and we kind of knew that this was going to be a good thing that he got let go of CNN and he was going to be able to do his own thing. We kind of knew this, but it's really good right now to see him boots on the ground, getting in the way, making good trouble, because it is needed. Because while, he's out there making good trouble, we have celebrities who have so many people watching them, who are influencing so many young people on the internet, acting like full-on fucking crackheads. And y'all, I never liked any of these young men. I might be too old, but NBA Youngboy, NLE Choppa, Kodak Black, all of them niggas that y'all swear are the best rappers, since Ice Cube and them. Yeah, I don't like any of them. I don't like their energy. I don't like how they look. I don't like what they rap about. I don't like the energy of the crowds that they have around them. I'm sorry. I don't ever like to hate on anybody coming out of dire straits, but I think that a lot of these niggas are sociopaths who y'all have made famous. Abusive men who have no empathy for anybody, but all they do is impregnate and beat on bitches all day and make rap songs and look high in their videos and shit, and y'all exalt them. I hate it for us. I do. I really do hate for the young black youth that this is who y'all look up to. People that only care about money. So whatever they telling you is not in your best interest. Whatever they selling to you is something that will get your ass fucked up. But apparently when you take a pardon from the president, you got to be out here sucking dick 24/7, 365, even if your ass is black.
Well, I tell you what, watch that dick sucking shit, because that'll go bad. Call it what you want.
I'm going to keep playing it. Because y'all need to watch that dick sucking shit. All money ain't good money. All help ain't good help.
Message Make America Slime Again. Like, what does that title mean to you?
I mean, follow whatever Trump applying.
Follow whatever Trump applying.
Yeah.
What in what way? Like,
in every way.
Well,
in every way. In every way. A man who is being accused of brutalizing and raping children. This is what he's being accused of. He wears a diaper. This man has been shitting on himself for over 3 or 4 decades now. And you're tweaking. Somebody said they thought it was an act. I don't know why you think people have to act like they're on drugs.
well, you know, Trump pardoned you, got you off house arrest.
I don't know nothing about that.
What you mean? Did you ever speak to him about, like, did you ever have a...
No, nothing about that.
Right.
Right. Nigga laughing at him. Right.
Okay.
Okay.
But the album's name...
Where are y'all? Are y'all cold? Is there no heat in the... There's no heat in the studio. Oh, where the hell are they? Is this host okay? Where did they shoot? Is the young man from Complex okay? Because when you come to a warehouse that hasn't had time to heat up, it could be because they set it up just a second ago before you got there. Make sure he's okay. Because who the fuck is NBA YoungBoy working with right now? I don't know. Scary people. Scary people. Now y'all in a cold building that ain't got no heat. I'm nervous.
Make America Slime Again. The tour is named Make America Slime Again.
And y'all little black kids out there, that are going, like, if you aren't already, you're getting the you're getting the short end of the stick in this country right now. I know you may not recognize it, but y'all mamas is getting fired, and all of the aid that feeds y'all, all of the aid, it is gone. They're not helping. There's no food programs. Like, they don't want you, like, girl. This is the president that wants y'all to starve, because NBA YoungBoy's crowd are kids and young adults. This is the president that wants y'all to starve.
It was, the name was like, it's just to enforce whatever Trump applying. That's it.
Look at him sitting there like
Have
a
you ever
fucking
met
fool.
Trump?
What?
Look at him sitting there like a fucking fool. And then when dude laughed at him, he put his head up like, yeah, no, nigga, don't have no pride. Put your head right back down where it's supposed to be. Boot-licking ass nigga. And y'all know it's not a surprise, but I didn't have a reason to really say anything further about the nigga until now. I've never liked him.
You keep that.
Because you got me thinking right now, YB, like... Okay.
Look at him. Look at him. The nigga look like he on a dope lean right now.
All right, fair. But we at Slime Cry now. I have a message.
My God, on today, I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. Everybody's searching for a hero. People need someone to look up to. I never met anyone who fulfilled my needs. A lonely place to be. So I learned how to depend on me. Y'all was not really listening to that song when them people was putting that song out. When we was singing it and making fun of it because of Coming to America, y'all was not listening to the lyrics because the bitches in Baton Rouge have failed the youth. They have failed the youth. Let's hear what else he had to say from this interview.
No.
Oh, thank God. They're in LA. Isn't that the mall in LA?
But no, Michael Jackson, though.
Which, yo, YB, you got a song called Dirty Diana, sampling Dirty Diana.
No, but I'm just,
Oh, now he don't know nothing about nothing in that little ass jacket. Now he don't know nothing about nothing.
I don't understand the stardom.
Okay.
The power.
Oh, because you wasn't, we
You're a liar. You're a liar. I watched you rampage through the streets of all the cities that you toured in last year just so that you could have a mob of children running behind you to grab a piece of your garment.
wasn't like really alive at his peak when like women was like passing out.
Yeah, I feel like certain shit be over exaggerated sometimes too. You gotta think about it. They over exaggerate about me sometimes.
How though? Like how
Like-
though?
I'm sorry. Why is he talking like that? I know it's not like SZA. It's always like, is it, and just said it's sad. Like, what the fuck?
That statement, right?
that you the Michael Jackson.
That's like going too far.
I'm glad you know that.
But I'll be honest though, like
I told y'all to stop making comparisons that is fucking weird, and I wish y'all would stop doing that.
the way like you only really get it when you go to live shows and see how it's one thing to like have fans and like, you know what I mean, they would support you with like the crazy streams or whatever, but there's a whole other thing to have people go out of their way on a Wednesday night, put asses in seats and support you in the way that your fans did, you know?
Yeah. I'm very thankful for it.
Do you plan on continuing it? Because, you know, fans have been fiending for that too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back on tour. Let's step in that little clothes era we just came out.
Okay.
I want you to hear my words clear. I don't want my voice to be shaking on you because I'm cold.
But you like Utah. What's up?
I don't know nothing about it.
Yeah, why you like Utah? Let me tell you something. Homeboy that's interviewing him, smart. That's a smart young man. That's a smart young man. Whoever he is. I'm going to let the children have bad taste. I'm going to let the children have bad taste. I don't think we ever had bad taste like this. But everybody wants to be Lil Wayne. And that's, you know, they can lie. But to me, all of you niggas want to be Wayne. Y'all can say that it's other people. It's always Wayne to me. Anyway, I'm praying for the children that listen to that young man's music because it's probably rotting their fucking brains. Yeah, Birdman's artists, a lot of them act like men who have been sexually assaulted. I hate to say it like that. I know that's kind of like crass to throw out there. I'm not saying it as a joke. I'm actually being dead ass. That's why I'm looking at the wall. Like, bitch, I had to say it. They act like people who've been assaulted. And I think that's interesting. And I think we have to start drawing attention to young black men who have a large platform, right? Y'all always telling somebody to fucking heal. Matter of fact, who y'all was telling to heal today? Oh, yeah. Y'all was in the comments on a post telling a young woman to heal because a man stopped her on the street. A man stopped her on the street to tell her how beautiful she was. Excuse me. And she complained about it. She was like, you know, you turned all the way around to tell me that. And everybody in the comments was like, I don't like her attitude. And, you know, other women in the comments talking about, I would have just been like, thank you, baby. Pop my hip. and smiled. And I thought to myself, I was like, why do y'all need for every woman to always be performing femininity for some fucking man? And my comment in the comment section was, yeah, that bitch supposed to be grateful that some random nigga off the street told her she was beautiful. What's wrong with her? How dare she? How dare she not be grateful and groveling and thanking the universe that a random nigga told her she was beautiful? I was just like, y'all have got to stop projecting onto women that they should be so grateful every time somebody does something, gives them a compliment. Like, it's very weird. At the end of the day, whether he did it in a nice way or not, it was catcalling. And do you know how aggravating it is to not be able to walk up and down the street and be in your own thoughts without some nigga begging for your attention? And then another thing is that, like, if you're walking down the street as a young black woman, you already on guard. A man walking down the street, it walks past you and then turns around and follows you again so that he could tell you beautiful, which is fucking scary. In the moment, you don't know what this man mean. And you don't know if he's one of them niggas that if you don't act grateful enough, he gonna try to hurt you or curse you out or some random shit. But the way some of these women drag other women because they refuse to be groveling and grateful for every fucking compliment some raggedy ass nigga throws their way, I would implore on you to ask yourself why you are so excited and why you would be so grateful to get a compliment from a man who you don't know. If you already know you beautiful, and that's what they did in the comments that pissed me off. They created a narrative that she didn't think she deserved the compliment. Maybe she just didn't want to be talked to by a random nigga on the street. Maybe she just wanted to walk down the street without being hit on. Maybe she just wanted to walk down the street and be an angry black girl because who the fuck knows what just happened, but I don't feel like being bothered. And now I have to stop and turn around and give you my attention so that you can give me a compliment and walk away. How dare she be bothered, right? How dare she be aggravated or annoyed? Y'all really do feel like women are supposed to always be performing for men because that's what y'all wanted her to do. Y'all wanted her to perform femininity. You wanted her to perform gratefulness or a fucking compliment from a stranger, a nigga that could have knocked her over the head 2 seconds later. You wanted her to be so excited, smiling and popping a hip because some nigga gave her a compliment. The truth of the matter is, if you are that desperate and excited for a compliment from a strange man off the street, you maybe don't have that good of self-esteem. Maybe it's not her self-esteem that's the problem. Maybe your self-esteem is the problem. Because if I feel like I'm beautiful and I already know that, I don't need no nigga to tell me that. I don't need you to get in front of me while I'm walking. I don't need you to aggravate me so you could tell me I'm beautiful. I already fucking know that. But the way they was in the comments, now coming to the conclusion that this young woman, who was gorgeous, mind you, didn't think she deserved the compliment. I was like, yeah, y'all minds are all messed up to me. Y'all minds are all messed up to me. I think normal human interaction shouldn't be met with hostility whatsoever. She was definitely doing too much. I think that's an interesting approach, but I think you're doing it out of fear of how men are going to respond to you. I think you're doing it because in your mind, you don't want to upset a man. When the truth of the matter is, nobody owes you anything. Nobody owes you anything. And it is grape culture. To me, it's grape culture. Let me see if I can find a video because I don't think she was hostile either. I think she was annoyed. But I think y'all want women to perform. Like, if I don't feel like being nice, you want me to perform being nice for this man. Why? Why? As if men are not like a danger to most women. As if men are not a danger to most women. Men are a danger to most women walking on the street. And you have to also think about how aggravating it is sometimes that you can't just walk down the street without being bothered. And I think it's crazy that other women still expect young women or other women, period, to be performing and making sure that they don't hurt the feelings of some nigga. Because when these niggas don't get what they want from you, when they don't get what they want from you, they disrespect you. They disrespect you and handle you any old kind of, sorry y'all. They disrespect you and handle you any old kind of way whenever they feel like it. So I don't know why, like, I just kind of feel like everybody's always like, oh my God, don't hurt the man's feelings. Oh my God, don't be so mean to him. Oh my God. When at the end of the day, sometimes a young woman has been catcalled, followed, and talked to so many times while she was walking up the street that by the time this nigga walks up, I'm tired, and it is aggravating that y'all don't just leave women alone. I remember one time, this is the reason why I don't walk around my neighborhood as much as I would like to. I used to like to walk around my whole neighborhood as exercise. The reason why I don't do it anymore is because every time you walking down the street, is always some nigga looking at you like they want to talk to you. And a lot of the times they do. I have whole earphones on and will have men follow me down the street in my neighborhood. I don't want you to see where I live, nigga. But this is the type of shit, and then you'll have to keep saying, keep trying to be nice, keep trying to placate their emotions. Like, that shit is frustrating. And energetically, it's tiring. And I feel like y'all don't give women enough grace, and y'all don't give women enough, what's the word? Y'all don't give women enough benefit of the doubt. That women have a reason to not want to be bothered. That they have a reason to be defensive. That they have a reason to be hostile when men make walking around unsafe. I'm just saying, like, girl, I don't know how many times. Matter of fact, I don't know why I can't find it, y'all, and it's aggravating the shit out of me because I'm looking. Because I don't know why whenever I put it in, because I forgot what page it was. It wasn't one of the main pages. It was a local page. Let me see if I can find it in my activity. Hold up, y'all. Comment. Okay. Yeah, here we go. I got it. Are y'all liking the video? It's 1,000 people in here. Like the video.
Show y'all how weird niggas is. I'm about to just show y'all how weird niggas is, bro. That's all. I'm about to leave you alone. You heard me? I just want to tell you how beautiful you are. That's all. Thank you. Like, he really turned around just to say that. Like, that's how weird niggas is. Like,
and I'm missing the part where she was hostile. She said thank you, and she kept walking. So I missed the part where she was hostile and shit. I don't know. But I think the reason why she said it is because while she was walking, she peeped the nigga surveying her. Because niggas are predatory. And you could be walking down the street and a nigga see you, and now you know, oh my God, he's deciding in his mind how he's going to approach me, and I don't feel like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, she was recording. For real, the fact that she was recording was probably another reason why he stepped back.
I ain't even gonna say nigga. That's a grown ass man. Like, and people wonder why I don't walk outside with a two-piece. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not even young. Like, I might look young, but I'm not even young.
So your ideal world would be no communication between any man, woman in public. If that's what you think, yeah, sure.
And I still don't feel comfortable walking around with a two-piece because men like him. I'm about to show y'all how.
She sounded like she was saying that he was old as well. I don't look. One of my mutuals. I don't know, Lil Weird Girl. Because God forbid a young woman be tired of people talking to her up and down the goddamn street trying to holler at her, talking about you beautiful. Some women actually don't believe they pretty and have pretty skin. If they really did, they wouldn't wear nothing fake, as in hair, eyelashes, etc. Because a woman can't just walk down the street. And here's another thing. Telling somebody that they're beautiful automatically is I'm aware of my body. Now you've made me aware of how you're seeing me. He could have passed her and say, "Hey, how you doing, love?" and kept going. Because sometimes just saying hello to people is just speaking, and that's fine. I'm from New Orleans. We speak to people all the time. "Hey, how you doing?" There's a difference between speaking to people and trying to holler at them. There's a difference. And maybe some of y'all don't get hollered at on the street enough for this to become, annoying to you. But yeah, it does become annoying. It absolutely does. And it does make you feel unsafe. So she wasn't supposed to express that. Right? She was just supposed to, "Oh, thank you." Man, fuck all that. Fuck all that. People are tired of being sexualized all the time. And yes, complimenting her on her looks is sexualizing her. And if you get hollered at enough, it does become exhausting. Because do you know who holler at you most of the time? Annoying ass niggas. You're not getting hollered at by nice, respectable men and all of that a lot of the times. A lot of the times you are being hollered at by homeless niggas. Niggas whose breath got to you before they did. Yes, most of us don't want every nigga's attention. No, I'm so sorry. I don't want every nigga's attention. I don't need a compliment from every nigga on the sidewalk. I don't. But no, let's be mad at the young lady and make her out to be a weird person for being annoyed with the constant recognition of her body and her looks, which means you're not viewing her as a person. You're looking at her as somebody you want to fuck. You're not just saying, "Hey." There's a difference. Where do I want to go next? Let's switch it up for a second before we get into more problematic things. First of all, y'all, I want to say that I love me some Jackie. Jackie been on the interviews talking in the canon, talking about Michael Jackson's dick being big. I'm like, I don't know why you felt like you needed to tell us that. Did you fuck Michael Jackson? Because if you don't just tell us that his dick was big, because that means you saw it and he didn't have to show it to you in order for you to see it, because Michael Jackson was always wearing tight ass, pants with the end of the pants stop above his ankle. What they used to call them? Something waters. Cool water. Child, what they used to call them pants? Fucking knickerbockers. Michael Jackson used to have on tight ass pants. So if he had any amount of reasonable meatage, you would have been able to see it. Okay? So she told us that. And another thing she told us is that Diana Ross was a bitch to her. And listen, that's not a surprise. All of the queens, right? All of the old divas, okay? If they was on the first 2 seasons of the High Waters, thank y'all. If they was on the first 2 seasons of the Divas, y'all remember when they used to give the Divas Awards and it was Celine Dion and Aretha Franklin and Mary J. Blige? Y'all remember all it? Girl, if it was them, then they was mean. If it was them, they was mean, girl. And we not surprised. Either way, Jack A got a facelift, and I want to see.
Look good. You just saying that because it's true.
You had what's called a deep plane facelift. Now when you look in the mirror and you see the finished product, what is your honest an immediate reaction.
I see me.
Yeah.
And to me, she is at the age where this is reasonable. Okay? Now, I'm going to tell y'all all the time to try to age as gracefully as possible. And I feel like she did, because her without makeup on still looks good for a woman is, old as Jack K. If I Jack K has to be what, like 60, 68, 69, like in that, almost 70, right? An almost 70-year-old woman, girl, you don't have your real teeth no more. And you still look, you know what I mean? Like, because by the time you get to that age, girl, okay? But she looks so good. And I love this for her.
It was instant. I went, ooh, I'm going to be cute. I'm going to be cute. That third day when I saw that swelling, ooh, I was like the Hulk. I was like, ooh, it's still me, because people look at me now and they don't say anything. They kind of go,
no.
They call it snatched. Your face is snatched. I mean, yanked.
Is there like a confidence that's reborn?
I have body dysmorphia. I have no qualms about how old I am or who I am. This helps. It boosts it. It pushes it forward. So why not? Now, if I come back in here with some other stuff done, then I'm addicted. Because it could be addicted.
What else?
It could be addicted.
Do you
well, it ain't up here, girl.
Oh, what else you want to get? What else you want to get done?
What you mean? What you trying to say, Michelle? Okay. I want those Kylie Jenner boots. She looked good at the Golden Globe. I was like, where'd she get that done? You start doing the face, and you're going to want to start doing the breast, and you're going to do the breast, you want to do the waist. So you got to be careful to not be addicted.
Please don't do too much, because we don't want to hear you telling us that, nobody, Jack A went in for her 4th surgery and didn't come back. Don't get too out of hand with it, Jack A. You look good. You look good, girl. And when I tell y'all know I've been watching 227 like crazy. When I tell y'all the way they would have Jack A dressed every time she walked into the scene, bitch. Oh my God, I would like, okay. Y'all know, like, I'm different energies, right? Like, sometimes I can have, like, a masculine energy, and sometimes I have, like, a really feminine energy, okay? And when it comes to, like fully being in my feminine energy, Jack A's outfits, dresses were everything. Like, I would literally want most of the shit that Sandra wore on 227. And the jewel tones, y'all, they were always putting her in these beautiful jewel tones, blues and greens and reds, like just these beautiful dresses and outfits. And oh my God, it was just so everything. Oh my God. There's no place like home. And I mean no place, child. Okay. Now, another one of my mutuals made a comment. Okay. Y'all know Simone, the attorney. I sometimes, I was, sometimes I like her, sometimes I don't, okay? Because I think that some women are just so problematic in the way they view other women. And it just is like, girl, like, another thing with trying to make women perform femininity for you. Nobody has to perform for you or for anybody else. You know what I'm saying? I watched 227 on Hulu, girl. But Jada and Will stepped out. Now, I told y'all about Will's show Pole to Pole on Hulu. And apparently there's some other versions of the show that were on Disney Plus that I have not seen because I canceled Disney Plus a while ago. But this one was on Hulu, and I watched all 6 episodes, and I feel like I watched them twice. I still have to go back and watch the last episode because I think I might have fell asleep because I put it on at night because it's so beautiful, but it's relaxing to watch. But I love this type of work. And I was talking about how the thing I love about Will and Jada is that they're like some of the only celebrities I see use their money for their own betterment. People can say what they want to about Will and Jada. Like, I don't know why everybody feels like y'all can tell whether these people are happy or healed or not when most of y'all don't even know what y'all own fucking issues are. Very interesting to see people in the comments talking that unhealed shit. But to me, they're the only people in Hollywood that I've seen actually do work with the money. They travel, they go places, they research other religions, they research other types of people, they have other experiences. And then with Will is really a superhero. Like, Will doing Pole to Pole showed me, and this is what I understand about him. When you commit to it, you commit to it. And if I commit to the fact that this is the person that I am, I'm playing a superhero, I have to be able to be fearless. I could see him in these moments where he's scared and he's talking to himself. and like telling himself, I'm Will Smith, I'm Will Smith, I'm Will Smith, I'm Will Smith. And then he jumps, and he's just always been someone that, because he will show you him conquering fears, it makes me want to conquer mine. It makes me feel like I can be more fearless because of the way Will go around doing crazy shit that he's obviously scared to do, but doing it. And then there is like a level of, like adrenaline junkie shit, but I don't think that's it, because he doesn't do this shit all the time, but he does do it when it comes time to do like a certain type of show. I also feel like as a black man in Hollywood, this is an ideal route to take when you are still trying to make your money and kind of move into a different era of your fame. You don't always have to be front facing like this. Him doing the voiceovers and doing these types of shows, oh my God, so perfect for him. So perfect for him. And then when it comes to Jada hasn't been another person that's about like self exploration. She's been ahead as a woman to me for years, for a long time. Even when we were very young, Jada was always forward thinking and always progressive in ways and just always searching for self. I feel like these are two people that are always trying to search for themselves. And I love that about them. I love it. And it has a really great influence on the people that are also in that space, that are also looking for ways to grow as a person and to enjoy life and have different perspectives about life. And to me, at this point in life, I think they're both, encompassing more of who they actually are. And when it comes to Jada is not like, Jada has her pretty girl moments, of course, but Jada has always been a bit androgynous, a bit masculine in her energy. She always has been. Even when she was younger, her attitude was still like, she's one of the girls that hangs out with mostly guys. Like, it's obvious that Jada has this very good balance of her masculine and feminine energies. When she did the rock band, that was another time to like get into this otherness, this masculine energy. And I feel like, I don't know why people have such a problem with this, because, they took a picture together. And Simona Attorney is like, what she said? She looks like the man in the relationship. And I was just like, 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 does that make you feel better about yourself? Like, I don't know. Does that make you feel better about yourself? Listen, whatever y'all say about Will has whispers around him, for sure. We don't know if it's necessarily true. So I'm not going to put nothing out like that, okay? Because let's not forget, because somebody just mentioned Bashir. Who else was Bashir around? Think about it. Think about who was over there at that show. Just saying. But also, I don't trust men that color their hair. So as much as I love Will, that don't mean I trust him. Okay? But I do appreciate the projection of the inner world, right? I appreciate that. I appreciate I'm trying to grow as a person, and I'm gonna show y'all that I'm trying to grow as a person as well. I can appreciate that. I can appreciate people using their money, to better their experience. Oh, this is the one I wanted to show y'all from Jada's page. Bitch. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, I don't like that light ass hair on Jada, but that's your business, lady. You know what I'm saying? But you still look like a rock star. And oh my God, do y'all see Willow? Like, oh my God. Willow is stunning. Do you hear me? Stunning. I love the whole look. Y'all know I love Willow's music. Yeah. Like, I don't know why y'all want Jada is not cutesy, girl. Jada is big mama. It's definitely giving big pussy energy. Will looks good. I like those pants. They were at the Christian Louboutin. I think it was like a fashion show. The coat is fantastic. The coat is fantastic. I love it. I love the whole thing. Yeah, his after party for his new fall winter 2026 line. Oh. So is Jaden a model? Jaden might be a model, and that's why they were there. Okay. Yeah, no, they're beautiful. They're a beautiful family. Like aesthetically, like just gorgeous. Good. But yeah, she don't look like the man in the relationship to me, but she doesn't look like a submissive woman. So I guess that's a man. It's so interesting. And no tea, no shade, but I just noticed this in general. It's very interesting to watch women that perform femininity for the validation of men not be able to keep men for long extended periods of time, and then women that don't perform femininity in that same way having a man forever. I'm just saying. And you know, I feel like, you know, it's not a big deal to have a man or anything. But the women who are usually policing how women are performing their femininity are doing it from the standpoint of a man isn't going to want you like that. But y'all can't say that because that man always want her. They may not be together all the time, but them people be together. Them people, they may not be together all the time. Them people be together. I'm just saying. I feel like it may, you know, be maybe 3 times a year, you know, when we come together for the kids. You know what I mean? But I was just like, why y'all hate Jada so much? But it's because Jada doesn't perform. Jada doesn't perform femininity for everybody. And y'all want women to perform for y'all. And you know, that's weird. Because I ain't performing for nobody, especially if you ain't paying me and I ain't fucking you. What am I performing for? Are you paying me, bitch? Okay, so I wanted to give y'all some light shit. Because that was the light shit. Okay, that was the light shit. Before we hop back in with this shit that I saw of NLE Choppa. Okay, another one of the weird niggas that I think everybody should be weary of. I don't care what y'all talking about. All these niggas look like weirdos to me. Okay? So, I didn't even know about this, y'all. NLE taunts his baby mama after being cleared of any wrongdoing by CPS over his 5-year-old's vaginal bleeding. It was caused by splits. So because CPS said that you didn't do anything, mind you, you're a rich celebrity man, and it may not have been you. It could have been people around you. But either way, they determined that it was caused by splits. And so instead of keeping this shit in-house, because this is y'all family business, you get on the internet like a hoe to clock it. These niggas is gay.
So was you happy to see me when you first saw me?
Yep.
How happy you were?
Super duper happy.
How long have it been since you've seen me?
I don't even like you doing this.
Happy. Like,
I said how long ago it's been.
Yeah, like the mom is wrong or something. Like the mom is the fucked up person in this situation. Like God forbid a bitch feel like what the hell going on. Yeah, no, this is fucked up that he would even post this shit. I'm gonna be real, because I didn't know anything about this. And I opened my phone and here's the story. And I'm like, why the fuck would you post all of this so that you could one up the baby mama that was doing exactly what the fuck she was supposed to be doing in this situation? Are you crazy? He says, amen. It's a damn shame. This my first time seeing this girl since September 9th because of a bitter mother that went against court order to interfere with custody. Waited patiently for the motion of contempt to happen, which was today, and the judge got on that ass. Now I got my daughter back in my possession. In your possession? rightfully so. And them 4 months will be made up because I'm a great dad. And if I wasn't, I would have been lost custody of this beautiful girl. God don't like ugly, and he don't play about them kids. Oh, child, please. Oh, child, please. The way people is fucking and killing kids these days, the way we got to worry about the schools, the organizations that's supposed to be against child trafficking, we got to worry about everybody. I heard a story on TikTok today. Okay, one of the girls I follow was talking about how a friend of hers, a father, dropping his daughter off at dance class, was asked if he could drop another little girl off, a white little girl, drop her off home since she lived close by him. He says, well, I'm not dropping my daughter off. Her mom is going to pick her up. The administrator pushes him to take the little girl home anyway. And then he gets pissed off and says, I don't feel comfortable. I don't know her parents. Her parents were fine with it. Well, I need to talk to her fucking parents because they don't know me. You don't know me. And what type of school allows for just any old body to bring somebody's kids somewhere? And this is what I be talking about. They got parents that don't be giving a fuck, that's not worrying about people harming their children. The school administrators that don't be worrying about people harming these children. And sometimes CPS absolutely don't be doing their fucking job because it's been many a time children have gone back into the homes of people that have done shit to them. Many a time. Many a time. So him even posting this shit on social media as a gotcha moment is really bothersome to me. Really bothersome to me. And I'm still gonna be sitting up here feeling like, yeah, I don't know if they got it right or not. We gonna hope they got it right, but I don't know for sure because I don't trust. I don't. I'm sorry. He said, if I was starving my babies, don't you think I would have been in jail or even lost custody? Let's be for real. Oh, and another thing, it's very normal for a little girl to not feel comfortable to discuss things regarding her vaginal area to her dad. Bleeding and small drops of blood isn't the same, for one. And secondly, it was caused by Clover doing splits, being a girl doing what girls do. Last but not least, this was the weak ass made up reason of why my child was kidnapped. Her mother cannot kidnap her. But in reality, that shit boiled down to some money. So the little girl actually had drops of blood in her underwear. And you're still calling it a money grab? Oh, I don't trust this nigga. Because to me, you should have been just as worried. If you didn't do anything to her, I would have been like, what you mean she had something in her? And I would have been trying to think about who she was all around, who had her, who was watching her, who was at the house with her when, you know what I'm saying? Because you the type of nigga that have a whole bunch of people around and then had the motherfucking nerves to call CPS on me for a simple mishap. That's not a simple mishap, nigga. The way he is trying to make the mama look bad, the way he is approaching this issue is making me feel away. It's making me feel away. I don't like it. I don't like it. The CPS lady literally was laughing on the phone at how ridiculous the report sounded. Then I would need for her who is her manager? Who's in charge of her? Who's her boss? Why would this be funny? Why would this be funny? Would she have been laughing on the phone with you because you're NLE Choppa and she's a fucking fan? That's another issue I'ma have. Now I want an investigation. Yeah, he's downplaying it. And that is extremely problem. Y'all, oh my God, I don't like this. This is bothersome to me. This is not how you handle shit like this when you ain't do nothing wrong. CPS went to visit Clover, literally saw nothing wrong with her or our relationship. And they ain't called the miserable motherfucker since regarding her BS claims. So it sounds like they didn't do enough investigating. That's what, if they only went to see the child one time and nothing else happened, but it took 4 months for you to see your kid, either you're lying or they're neglectful in their duties. Even the judge said if it was something really wrong with my parenting, CPS would have surely stepped in drastically to make me pay. But did they do so? Well, first of all, no. And that sounds crazy too, because anybody with common sense knows that people are not always good at their jobs. So I'm not going to automatically assume that CPS did exactly what the fuck they were supposed to do if a little girl had drops of blood in her underwear and CPS only investigated once. That's what I'm saying. Talking about they went over to her house. Was there a medical exam? Talking about even the judge said. Because the real motherfucker who lost their damn mind ain't motherfucking me, pussy. So this is how a grown man who's supposed to be a father responds when the mother finds blood. Because you didn't say that there was nothing there. You said it was a couple of drops and she overreacted. When I ain't never heard of nobody bleeding from doing splits. Unless they was really throwing themselves around. That's what I'm saying. CPS drops the ball all the time. Look at Krishan Rock. Apparently, shout out to y'all, why am I spacing? Why am I spacing? Content creator, something way. I'm spacing. Y'all know. Don't charge it to my heart. But he's really doing some investigative reporting shit over there because he didn't call CPS, he didn't call the police the police department on Krishan. They said 10,000 people have called CPS on Krishan. But to me, it sounds like CPS could have been a fan of yours, which is why they didn't actually investigate. And the judge just wants y'all to get out of his courtroom. Because I don't understand why CPS would be laughing if there was actually blood present, because you didn't say there was no blood. You didn't say there was no blood. You said it's very normal for a little girl to not feel comfortable to discuss things regarding her vaginal area to her dad, meaning that something happened. Bleeding and small drops of blood isn't the same for one. So how is bleeding and not small drops of blood the same thing? One has to bleed in order for there to be small drops of blood. Are you okay? Y'all, this just made me so mad. Yes, it is possible. It is possible for her. Sean Davy Way, thank you. Thank you. Sean Davy Way, thank you. And yes, y'all, I listen. It is very possible for one to break one's hymen in activity. I didn't think you can do that during a split. I knew that you could do that maybe like if you were like when you fell riding a bike or like something that would be like, you know, you would have hit something or been on something. I don't know. But this is, I don't know what happened, y'all. I'm just saying his response to it is alarming. His response to it is alarming. Him posting it is alarming. Him thinking it's a gotcha moment for his baby mama, who I believe was doing exactly what the fuck she's supposed to do in a situation like this. Yeah, horseback riding. And that's another situation where you're like, you're hitting up against something, and then your legs are, are open and you're hitting. But I've never heard simply hitting splits because I don't know how other people's coochies work, but I don't feel my girl stretching, and I don't think I ever have felt her stretching at times like that. Like you feel it in your thigh, in your inner thigh. Spotting and bleeding are two different things. I don't know. I feel like spotting is a form of bleeding. I don't know. I didn't like spotting. What does that mean? Slightly bleeding. For one to dispel blood is bleeding. It doesn't matter how much. I feel like we're trying to find ways to make this okay. And the way he commented on all of this is a problem. Please believe me, y'all. Please believe me. All of that sound wrong. All of that sounds wrong. Bleeding and small drops of blood isn't the same, for one. Huh? That's what I thought. I thought spotting was just less blood. As somebody that's been having a period for a long fucking time, I've never said I'm not bleeding. I'm just spotting. Because it's all bleeding. Sporadic drops of blood. Is that not still bleeding? Yeah. Y'all can try to make this make sense in y'all mind. Bleeding can be continuous and spotting can just happen one particular time. So do we think one needs to bleed a lot if somebody entered into their body? Do y'all think a lot of bleeding happens or something? Because you know that's not necessarily the case, right? You know that, right? Now we're here arguing about the semantics of what bleeding is. When I thought bleeding just meant blood coming out. An injury occurred. An injury that seemingly was not checked up on adequately. What did he say? I want to go back to what he said. Where'd it go? The CPS lady literally was laughing on the phone at how ridiculous the report sounded. CPS went to visit Clover, literally saw nothing wrong with her. I'm trying to understand how they saw nothing wrong with her if bleeding and small drops of blood isn't the same, for one, and bleeding can occur. I'm trying to understand because that sounds like bleeding occurred. How can you say that nothing is wrong if she's spotting or bleeding and she's a kid? She's a kid. She's 5. She's 5. She shouldn't be spotting from down there. This is a fucking problem. This is a problem all the ways around. Everything about it is a problem. Right. Drizzling versus raining. All raining of some sort from the same source. Semantics. Thank you. I don't even know why we arguing about that in the comments right now. That's problematic to me, everybody. I don't trust that nigga. More alleged child abuse? Krishan Rock. Let's listen.
Q-pad. First learning pad. This is cool. Yes, the baby do feel better. He so basically this was what happened, bro. So he had that little flu shot, right? Or like vaccines. He ended up getting the actual flu, bro. So I took him to the doctors, then I took him to the hospital. I took him everywhere I could take him, right? You know what they told and they kept telling me? Oh, he's fine. Cause I started
She's lying. I just want to say she's lying.
So I'm giving him cough medicine. They said don't give him cough medicine. We want him to cough it up, cough all.
So the first time she said the doctor gave him the cough medicine. Now she's saying the doctor didn't give him the cough medicine.
Phlegm. So personally, I'm gonna be honest. That was scary for a mama to just see.
That was scary for a mama. Not for me. Me as a mother. That was scary for a mama. Okay.
Kid, like basically, you can have cough medicine. You can give him cough medicine, but they're telling you not to give it to him. Like his cough was getting out of control. That's why you see me post a video when, well, long story short, it's like, so.
You could hear the baby breathing in the background, y'all. Fucking baby sound like my Frenchie.
It's crazy. His immune system basically, beat all of it too as well. So they couldn't give him no medicine for it because they said let it run its course. So they said, boom, they put this tube down his throat to get the phlegm out. And he coughed up a lot of phlegm. And he went right to bed. What else?
Y'all, she don't care about that baby, no. She don't care about that baby. She don't. And I told y'all when she got pregnant, it was given, especially with the religious aspect, it was given child abuse from the very beginning. I don't know why this is not obvious to people. I don't know why people think babies magically turn abusive people into not abusive people. It's weird, right? I used the reference of Carrie. I don't know if y'all remember that, those of y'all that's been watching me for a minute. I said it's like Carrie's mama, because that was like the best example I could think of in a moment. If you've ever seen Carrie's mom was overly religious and extremely abusive to Carrie. And a part of people being overly religious and abusive is not wanting to get their children help from doctors, not wanting to believe when they've been diagnosed with something, believing that God's going to fix it, when really they hate their children. That's a ruse. That's the projection. That's what they want you to think. But the truth of the matter is they don't want the children. That's why they abuse them, because they're angry that they had them. And if y'all don't think she abusing that baby, y'all are out of y'all fucking minds. She's abusing that baby. She's been abusing that baby since she got pregnant. Sitting in hot ass fucking hot tubs and shit. Doing all kinds of shit that you're not supposed to be doing while pregnant. And they should have never gave her that fucking baby back when she got out of jail. And I'm kind of mad that because who was it? Blueface daddy or her sisters didn't turn that child over to CPS. But that's because everybody want to get paid from her. Somebody should have handed that child over while she was in jail. She shouldn't have been able to keep that child while she was in jail. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. But it's so much shit. The way they put Halle Berry through bullshit on losing Isaiah, bitch. And this hoe could be dragging that baby around like a goddamn In Living Color skit. She dragged that baby around like that stuffed animal dog on that one episode of Martin. This is ridiculous. I feel so bad for that child. I feel so bad for that baby. I really, really do. And I really detest the part of our society that not only makes people like Krishan and Blueface famous, but also the ones that ignore the shit that goes on and y'all make excuses and y'all send money and y'all send gifts so that she can continue to abuse that baby. It pisses me off. It really does. I hate the way I hate the way y'all mistreat children. I really, really do. It breaks my heart because I feel like nobody's there to save them kids from y'all. And it's really fucked up. Let's move on. Well, girl, let's scurry on down to white people's news. Hold up, where's it at? White people's news. Chris North says his friendship with Sarah Jessica Parker fell apart after her public statement following his sexual assault allegations. It was sad. It was disappointing. It was surprising. In a new interview, Noah confirms the two are no longer friends and says Parker's public response to the allegations is the reason they no longer speak. He describes the statement she released alongside her Sex and the City castmates as hurtful, calling it brand management and saying it permanently affected their relationship. At the time, Parker, along with Cynthia Nixon and Kristen Davis, issued a joint statement that read in part, "We are deeply saddened to hear the allegations against Chris North. We support the women who have come forward and shared their painful experiences." North says he was disappointed that no one reached out to him privately before the statement was made, adding that he believes he would not have done the same had the situation been reversed. If the situation had been reversed, if Sarah Jessica Parker had been accused of sexually assaulting somebody on a set, the only reason you would have defended her or had her back in some capacity is because you're also a predator. And now you found another predator. And so now y'all can protect each other because that's what y'all do. Excuse the fuck out of the woman who probably felt like you were a creep and just never said anything because her job depended on it. Like, let's be very fucking for real. Women in Hollywood deal with creepy, skeezy ass men doing weird shit and acting like it's directing or I'm just playing the role. And they're allowed to get away with it. And women know that if they complain, it's going to ruin their name out there in the Hollywood streets. And it's going to make it hard for them to get jobs if they say that this man is a fucking creep and he's being handsy with me. Maybe they knew exactly what you had done and was just waiting on somebody else to say something so that they could all say, oh, we don't fuck with him. But the fact that you expect somebody to support you is really narcissistic as fuck. And it just shows your lack of self-awareness that you feel like a woman is supposed to come to your defense when women come out and say that you've sexually assaulted them, which is a crime against women. Men sexually assaulting women is a crime against women. And women that have self-respect and fucking sense are not supposed to defend or protect men who assault women. Because guess what? Those men will assault you. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy that anybody thought somebody needed an interview. It's crazy that somebody thought we gave a fuck about how he felt about Sarah Jessica Parker no longer being his friend after the allegations came out that he's out here sexually assaulting women. The allegations, which North denied, were never prosecuted. No criminal charges were filed, and no civil lawsuit against Chris North proceeded to trial or resulted in a settlement, according to public records. However, the fallout led to major professional consequences, including lost brand deals and his removal from And Just Like That, despite plans for his character to return. And, I'm sorry, y'all. Women don't always have to do shit about it once they've said it. And a lot of times they don't do anything about it because they feel like, to too much time has passed. I don't even have enough evidence to prove it, but I want to say it because it happened to me. And people should know the type of man that this person is so that they can be weary around him, so that they can not go in private settings with him because he might do something to them. I want to look it up. I'm going to look up what was said of Chris North. Let's see. We're going to go to Wikipedia on this nigga. Okay. On December 16, 2021, North was accused of sexual assault by 2 women who used the names Lily and Zoe, with one woman alleging that North cheated on his wife when he assaulted her. Both women, who did not know each other, contacted The Hollywood Reporter months apart. The incidents allegedly occurred in Los Angeles in 2004 and in New York in 2015, which means there are a whole bunch of other women that haven't said anything because you've been doing this shit for a long time. He denied the allegation because that, one in 2015, that's recent enough to feel like you were probably still doing it. 2004, that means you were doing it back then. To me, a man like you've probably done that more than just those 2 times. And nobody said anything. That's what I'm going to assume from this. Okay? He denied the allegations, claiming the incidents were consensual and that he did not cross the line of no means no. The next day, actress and screenwriter Zoe Lister Jones alleged that North was consistently sexually inappropriate when she worked with him on a 2005 episode of Law & Order: Criminal Intent, was a sexual predator, and was drunk while filming his scenes. Subsequently, he was dropped by A3 Artist Agency. So then that also tells me that he probably acted like that while at work, while working with other actresses. You mean like Sarah Jessica Parker and them? On December 18th, 2021, another woman accused North of sexual assault in New York in 2010, saying that when she was 18, he forcibly kissed her and removed her tights in an effort to digitally penetrate her. North's publicist denied the incident happened and said North did not know the woman. On December 23rd, 2021, singer-songwriter Lisa Gentile accused North of sexually assaulting her in New York in 2002. She said he forcibly kissed her and grabbed and squeezed her breast. In the wake of the allegations, a $12 million deal for Entertainment Arts Research Inc. to buy North's tequila brand Embar was canceled. A Peloton commercial starring North and Ryan Reynolds was pulled from the air, and he was dismissed partway through the 2nd season of The Equalizer. His character, William Bishop, was killed off screen. A second appearance as Big in the season finale of And Just Like That was also scrapped, and he made no third appearance in Doctor Who. So yeah, to me, it sounds like he's an alcoholic. He's probably done way more shit than people have actually said. And him losing all of those opportunities may have been enough for those women to be like, okay, we don't have to say anything. Sounds like they just told people about what happened. And to me, this is enough women for me to believe them. Child, what? They said it was just 2 women. This shit said 2004, 2015, 2010, and 2002. That's what this say. So yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I believe victims. I'm sorry. I don't really apologize. I'm being facetious. I believe victims because most men are greedy little bitches that like to steal coochie from people. And y'all have told them that they're entitled to women's bodies to the point that a woman can't not want to be talked to down the street. She needs to just be so happy that some guy wants to fuck her. Speaking of somebody who's always really glad that people want to fuck her, Cardi B. Cardi B and Offset might be one step closer to finalizing their divorce, okay? Offset has taken a major financial step in the midst of his ongoing divorce from Cardi B, paying off a $1.5 million federal tax debt, according to filings obtained by U.S. Weekly. The Internal Revenue Service released a lien tied to his 2022 taxes after the debt was settled on December 26, 2025, removing a large burden that had been in place since 2024. This move significantly reduces Offset's outstanding federal tax obligations, even though some state liens remain unresolved. The timing of the payment is noteworthy, as Cardi alluded last fall that Offset was the one holding up the divorce. She said during a live stream, the only reason why I'm still married is because somebody wants me to pay for their taxes. And later added, I'm not going to live my life on a contract because somebody want to hold me hostage if I don't give them millions of dollars to get out of it. Well, we all agree with that. Okay? Over here, we agree with that, girl. I don't care that you're married and fucking Stefan. I don't care that you're married and had a baby with Stefan. I believe that the marriage contract was null and void when he cheated on her, Offset. So I don't care. A lot of people defended Cardi B when we talked about how, when the Jessie Woo thing happened, we were talking about how we didn't like that, Cardi decided to go out there on Twitter, on the internet, and defend Stefan Diggs against the assault allegation that he got from the chef. And, we all felt like, hey, girl, you should stay out of that. Like, don't do that to yourself because it never goes well. It never goes well. But everybody was like, y'all are just hating. And we were like, but he doesn't do that for her. He never even really mentions her. He does photo shoots with her, but he doesn't speak on her. And y'all were like, he doesn't have to speak on her. That doesn't mean anything. Y'all are hating. Oh my God. And I'm just kind of like, nobody's hating on this situation. This is a shit show situation, even for a rich person. Girl, what? What are you talking about? Right? And so Stefan Diggs has a whole bunch of shit in the news today, including him finally publicly speaking on Cardi B. And to me, I felt like he did it because she complained about it, because we were saying something about it. And I think it probably was getting talked about a lot between them. And then at some point he was like, I'm going to do it when I feel like doing it. I'm going to do it when I want to do it. And he would do it at the exact same time as other news is coming out about him. It seems very calculated to me. I could be wrong. I'm okay with being wrong. But my opinion, my commentary, my thoughts. Okay? The New England Patriots star former partner, Aline Lopera, has dropped her paternity and child support lawsuit following a completed DNA test. According to court documents obtained by U.S. Weekly, Lopera originally filed the case in late 2024, claiming Diggs was the father of her daughter and seeking sole legal and physical custody, child support, and reimbursement for pregnancy-related expenses. On Tuesday, January 20th, she submitted paperwork to dismiss the case in full, seemingly confirming the matter will now be handled outside the courtroom. Lopera's attorney told the outlet the matter has been resolved. The dismissal was entered without prejudice, meaning the case could potentially be refiled in the future. Back in November 2025, Lopera's lawyer had released a statement on the DNA results. We can confirm that Mr. Diggs is the father, they said, and we are hopeful that he will meaningfully contribute to the child's life and co-parent with our client, who has had to do everything on her own thus far. Diggs, who recently welcomed a baby boy with Cardi B, has not publicly commented on the dismissal of the lawsuit. Okay, so somebody asked me like what my ideal world would be. And even though, us not talking to each other at all is not a part of that, in my ideal world, women would look at men in the way they treat other women and kind of understand that he's gonna treat me like that at some point, because men in fact are fickle, and they might love your dirty draws one day and another day decide they love another bitch's dirty draws, which means however they want to treat you, that's how they will treat you, because they don't respect women essentially, and they respected you just as long as they wanted to get something out of you. But once they no longer want to get anything out of you, they have no need to respect you. They have no need to be kind. They have no need to actually help you in a way that is proactive and not something you have to beg and agitate for. And to me, Cardi B can do whatever she wants to do. It's her business. It's her life, right? It's her business. It's her life. But in my perfect world, women in general would not so willingly almost die in childbirth, bringing a brand new human to this side of hell with a man that would not be there for another woman that is pregnant with his baby. That's my perfect world. In a perfect world, girl. In a perfect world, if a man were going around impregnating all of the spicy Latinas and racially ambiguous bitches on his side of the state, the fuck? Okay, on his side of the United States, girl, if he was going to do that, then he would, I don't know, have things in place to make sure these women had everything they needed, sent them money without them having to ask for it, showed up when they were having their babies to their baby showers, whatever the key moments were, made sure that they had assistance or people paying for them to get help, get, nursemaids or whatever shit they needed because I'm a rich man and I've decided to recklessly have sex with random women and now they're pregnant. So now I'm just going to not give a fuck. I mean, she's going to have to pay court fees and attorney's fees. She's going to have to file paperwork before I actually help her with this baby. I'm sure it's mine, but she's going to have to prove it first. Because how do I know? It could be anybody's baby. I know my sperm is strong. And I'm batting 10 for 6 right now. 6 for 10. Because who knows how many women he had unprotected sex with and didn't get pregnant. And then there's the probability, because obviously he's not purposefully getting y'all pregnant, right? This is not purposeful. One would not purposefully get women pregnant all to turn around and make them go through the court system to get a DNA test before you actually financially provide for the child, right? I wouldn't assume that. So I would assume that you're just recklessly having children, not giving a fuck about whether, recklessly having sex, not caring about whether these women are going to get pregnant or not. So that means you're not wearing condoms. So that means you can give any of these women a STD. So in a perfect world, women would go and protect their wombs and fuck Stefan Diggs and not get pregnant by him. In a perfect world. In a perfect world, he would be able to be a single man having sex with all of the people that he wanted to have sex with. And those people would require protection. And if there's no protection, then there's no sex. That way, there are no babies and there are no STDs that are incurable. In a perfect world, girl. Only in a perfect world. But yes, no, the way he's lined up his braids, problematic. And lesbian. Okay? Do with that what you will. He's stylish. He's stylish. Okay? And this was him gushing about Cardi B, and everybody in the comments, like, for the most part, they love it. They eat it up, girl. I believe him. She's funny, an entrepreneur, an artist, and a great mom. And you think that's enough to make a man do right by her, respect her, not dog her out, not put her in fucked up situations, not make her life harder? You think she can be like fucking Beyonce and not get cheated on? Or disrespected? Or abandoned? Or given an incurable STD?
I hollered at her about one recently, but it's cool though. I just appreciate the support. She's been an amazing supporter of just me and the Patriots. She wasn't a football girl before I converted her over, but I'm just thankful to have her in my corner. She's an amazing woman, and I got to holler at her about one recently, but it's cool though. I just appreciate the support. She's been an amazing.
You have to holler at her about one of them though. Is this the videos where she's screaming into the phone and he wants to holler at her about one of the videos?
Continue to build that relationship. I don't talk too much about my personal life, but she's an amazing woman. I just appreciate her, and hopefully I can build on that and, I guess watch that tree grow. And, continue to build that relationship. You know, I don't talk too much about my personal life, but she's an amazing woman. I just appreciate her, and hopefully I can build on that. And you know,
This definitely gives I miss you. I'm talking to you, baby. I miss you. Like, you know, it just it gives I'm either making up for something, right? I'm either like repairing something by making this speech, or I'm pissing one of the other women off, or I want to further manipulate her, and this is a way to make her, you know, do even more for me and fall even harder and get more enmeshed with me, is me now publicly acknowledging the relationship and then doing it in my coy, I'm not going to make eye contact, but I'm going to thoroughly compliment her and let the world know how amazing she is, and you know how I want to continue to water that tree and let it grow. And I just kind of feel like whenever niggas use colorful euphemisms and shit, you can't trust them. They're performing, you know? But time will tell. I just feel like even if it, like, people think, oh, if it wasn't Cardi and it was another woman that's famous that we all like and talk about a lot, it would be the same. We would have the same feelings. We don't like most of the niggas that these girls date. We don't like Carisha's man. We don't like JT's man. They over there having a hard time with Megan's man, but I like him. I like Megan's man. We don't really like Rihanna's man, but we're on the fence because he is pretty.
And I want to know that I'm kind of asking this as I want to know the inside.
Y'all don't like Beyonce's man.
Please do.
Is there really an issue, or is this wrestling where y'all are trolling us and rage baiting people to comment on the internet to promote? Like, is it a real thing, or is it just promo?
I don't even really like Sierra's man. Shh. Don't tell nobody I told you.
I think hip hop tactics and beefs is like WWF. It's like wrestling all the way, right? But this thing between us, it's not real smoke, but I just don't f with him. Like, right. You know what I mean? We was once friends. I feel like it's over females.
Who are females? Because if I can recall, this is over your baby mama. Who's females? Not women? See, this is the problem. And this is why I like Will and Jada. Because Will and Jada give, yeah, we might be problematic, but at least we're reading books. To me, A$AP Rocky is not reading any books. I need for Rihanna to have I need Rihanna to read these books too, bitch, because you'll be giving pick me. You know, I love you. Okay? But you know, y'all need to be over there reading some Audre Lorde. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to be over there, you know, reading Toni Morrison books and shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to read some Bell Hooks, you know? Y'all need to be reading some books. Oh, I told y'all don't say nothing about Russell. Don't tell nobody that I don't like him. Don't tell nobody. Okay? Because I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting on that one. Because, you know, like, I have my feelings and I don't know for sure, you know? But I'm going to just tell y'all, and yes, anybody that's constantly trying to get a woman that for the God of her wants to go out on a tour and put out a fucking album pregnant every 5 minutes. Also, whenever women were gay coded and then go super Christian, rubs me wrong. Rubs me wrong. And I'm sorry, y'all, Sierra has always been gay coded. I want you to name another bitch that has humped the ground the way Sierra has. Nobody dances like male strippers like Sierra does. She is gay coded. Oh yeah. What do you mean? They used to think that Sierra was a man. They used to be calling her, which I thought was ridiculous. Okay, that was ridiculous. But they did that when she first came out. People were questioning whether she was a man or a woman, and I did not understand that. To me, she must have pissed off the wrong nigga. Like the wrong nigga must have wanted to fuck her, and when she said no, they started putting out a rumor about her, and then everybody just kept saying it. But yeah, Sierra has always been gay coded. The lesbians love Sierra. Oh my God. My entire dorm room when Promise came out, oh my God. I had the video on my iPod. Come enjoy the night, baby, take your time. I just wanna rock you. Baby, you and I can have a good time. Tell me what you like. Ooh, ooh. Listen, I've been singing for a while now. And listen, y'all not about to play with me. You heard me. Listen, I love Sierra. Okay, I love Sierra. I love Sierra. I love Sierra. But yeah, I've all and then like now being like super Christian, telling Jim Jones that he should marry Chrissy. At first, her husband bought her masters, and we were like, "Oh my God, that's what you're supposed to be doing." And then now she's like pregnant every year, but she still be out here trying to dance and do music and do tours and shit in between him getting her pregnant. Yeah, yeah. I mean, y'all see my thought process, right? Like I'm not pulling it out of my ass. I'm not making a bold statement here. Just my thoughts. You asked. Remember, you asked.
Like he wasn't happy, and he expressed that.
Yeah.
And I think at some certain point when everybody getting older, and it's just like you're supposed to be moving on, for you to still be picking at a female and all that, that's soft to me. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't put out an album. I ain't put out music for me to really say something back, you know? And I finally did say something back to a few people. You know, it ain't just about one person. I'm talking to whoever feel like I'm talking to them, you know? And I do think that it's petty, and it's like I said, it's enough money, it's enough women, it's enough fame, spotlights to go around. You know what I mean? We not really tripping off nothing, but is it real smoke? It could never be. Right. That ain't smoke. For sure.
It ain't smoke because ASAP Rocky was about to go to jail for like attempted murder. Okay? And they said it was a play gun. That's what he's saying. Okay? Drake is back in the news for appealing the lawsuit because he lost the rap battle to Kendrick Lamar. He's a fucking Karen. I told y'all something was wrong with that nigga a long time ago. But more specifically, the Platts and the Barretts. Stop it. Stop it. LA Lover said the females he is talking about, because we can't say women, we can't show that we have any warm respect for the feminine by referring to females as women. Kendall Sophia, Drake's baby mama, and Ree. So that's all the women like that they were, I guess, fighting over. I'm gonna go listen to ASAP Rocky's album, even though I'm still annoyed that he went and met with that weird Teletubby body shaped ass nigga Academics. I still want to hear the album because I like rock. I like punk rock, so I want to hear it. And I like the 2 songs that he did on his SNL performance. It was a vibe. It felt like something that needed to be heard, you know? It had good energy to it. All right, y'all. Can y'all do me a favor and like the video? Like support? I think we're gonna okay, yeah, no, I'm good on time. All right. So let's go here. Because girl, we've all talked about it. We've all commented. Mary J. Blige is tired. It's giving I'm slaving for the man. I should have retired years ago, but music doesn't make a lot of money. You owe people, and the only way you can make money is by touring. And so now I'm like 50 in high heel boots, dancing to the same 10 songs every night. And I hate it.
You know what I would like you to address? Because this pisses me off when I see the memes. Because you know, you be on stage doing your little, and they act like you don't want to be there.
Yeah.
They say Mary is unbothered. Mary doesn't want to be here. Do you see those memes and what
You
do
talking about the
think?
ones they talking about when I be at,
When you be like,
yeah. So let me just say this. Mary looked tired. She got. I was. I'm a
Please
curse. I'm a
curse.
curse really
You're gonna
hard.
need to curse
I was
really hard.
fucking exhausted because I was on the 30th show of 40 shows.
Mm-hmm. So you actually were tired.
We was in Chicago or something like that. I was exhausted. I was kind of over everything. And
You were over it.
Which means you need to stop doing 30 shows at a time. You need to split them hoes up. You need to do 10, then take a break, do another 10, then take a break, and then do another 10. And then be off for the remainder of the year. What the fuck, Mary? But this is because let me pull up the clip because listen, I really believe the reason why Mary still has to work this hard is
Well, I tell you what, watch that dick sucking shit, because that'll go bad. Call it what you want.
you have to watch the dick sucking shit because it will go bad. And what I mean by that in this instance is being male identified will sometimes get you in fucked up situations. And sometimes, like, pick me male identified women don't put themselves first. They actually are always romanticizing having a man that allows for them to not be the power player that they are, which is so ridiculous. It's almost as if they refuse to embody who they are fully, even though they look like they do. There's a part of them that wants to be with a man that allows them to just stop thinking. And so they enter in relationships with men and they stop thinking. So instead of just having a relationship with a man, you have to prove something to somebody and get married to the nigga. And now you still have to pay him alimony. On top of how you may have had bad money deals and all of that, because at one point you were bad boy, take that, take that. So who knows how Mary's finances have been throughout the years. You know what I'm saying? It's a residency. Yes, I would split that shit up. The audience don't tell you when to perform. Like, the audience don't tell you when to perform. You decide when you gonna perform, and the audience decide whether they gonna come. And to me, if you'll come see Mary at any time, you'll come see her, broken up in parts. Girl, talk to them people. But you're getting older now, and if you still gotta do it, don't be out here working yourself to damn debt.
They was right.
I was just tired.
Okay.
I was tired, and I was just
he was robbing her all throughout their relationship. I remember back when I was still in the studio, niggas would tell me that he would basically take money for Mary performing somewhere, take that half up front money, and then Mary would not know about the performance. Mary would never show up, and he would just run off with the first half of the money that he was given. He was doing that shit all around the States.
just kind of, the third.
Allowing a nigga to be her manager. Once again.
Well, I tell you what, watch that dick sucking shit, because that'll go bad. Call it what you want.
It'll go bad.
30th show.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I've been working hard all my life, and sometimes you get tired.
Mm-hmm.
So for people to be like, oh, she looked tired. Yeah, I was fucking tired. I was.
Fuck you, I was tired. Today I'm not. You know what I would like you to address, because this pisses me off when I see the memes, because you be on stage doing your little, and they act like you don't want to be there.
Yeah.
They say Mary.
Child, I be like, dun, 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 dun. All night long, I can't wait to love you, baby. All right. So next, let's get into Cam. All right.
Exactly.
Why does that matter? Do you have a girlfriend right now, Cam?
I don't need nobody to protect and provide for me. I'm not looking for that. I'm just trying
You're
to
a
say.
man. I wouldn't expect that.
I'm just trying to say that this is the thing that you think that because you're dating somebody, like for instance, right? Give you an example.
So as a woman, if I share my body with a man, I shouldn't expect him to want to protect and provide for me? Is that what you would teach your fucking daughter?
The problem, so I'm not having sex with my daughter.
What are you talking about?
Just make up your mind.
No, it's not about having sex with your daughter. It's about, that's what you would teach your daughter?
Oh, teach your daughter, I'm sorry.
Worthless. She just having sex with a man that doesn't want to protect and provide for her? Like what?
The problem is this, you want to protect
You think
and
men and
provide.
women are equal?
No, what I'm trying to explain to you is this. For me, I rather invest in my female than give my female. And that's the problem.
Never invest.
So he would rather pimp you than to do for you. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Because you had bad investments. That's why you're in nursing school. I'm trying to explain to you that the investments that you had weren't good.
That's not why I'm in nursing school. I've been working on my nursing degree since fucking 2019.
Why you don't have it yet?
I opened the business.
I'm sorry. Has Cam ever gone to a school or something? Did Cam even graduate from high school? I mean, first of all, just essentially, he's already in a dominant situation here. First of all, you're on his show. I don't even know why. And then on top of that, you're emotional and angry, rightfully so, because you have some type of relationship with Cameron. Like, Cameron doesn't leave women happy. Like, that's not a I like to make women happy type of nigga. That's a I like to use and abuse women until I get tired of them and then I discard them. But while they with me, yeah, I might floss them out. They may have a good time. And if I feel like I can make some money off of them, yeah, I'll give them money to start a little business if it's going to do something. Yeah, I'll make some money off of them. I get a percentage off the cut. Pimping you. Pimping you. I want her to calm down. Because why you letting him upset you like this? You know he wants to upset you like this. He likes the fact that he gets to sit here calm and dry and you are overly emotional. Because in his mind, it means you still want him because you're emotional.
It's to help me get through nursing school.
Which was a
Because I needed a passive income.
Which was a bad investment.
You made a bad investment.
Right. Anyway, like I was trying to explain, because it's a bad investment or somebody gives you an opinion, you reverse it into a nigga don't want to protect, provide. You never looked out for me. Yo, you didn't really like you always looked past me. Because I don't think what you were doing was going to make money for yourself or for me. That's how you revert it to say, yo, you never want to look out for me. You never did this for me. You never believed in me. You always looked past me. Because I give you my real opinion on situations. It was a time where Sin and PT and Callie called me and said, Kim, you know what? You're right, man. I be bugging.
Oh.
Exactly.
Why does that matter? Do you have a girlfriend right now, Kim?
I don't need nobody to protect and provide for me. I'm not looking for that. I'm just trying
You're
to
a
say.
man. I wouldn't expect that.
I'm just trying to say that this is the thing that you think that because you're dating somebody, like for instance, right? Give you an example.
So as a woman, if I share my body with a man, I shouldn't expect him to want to protect and provide for me?
Okay. No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. You shouldn't expect a man to protect and provide for you because you share your body with him. No. You should make sure you get your money on the front end. He needs to give you the money first, and then you can fuck him. And if he's not going to give you the money first, then he's not your customer. Move on. Why would you even want to have a relationship with a nigga like that? But that's because, you know, everybody's a little girl whose mama ain't never teach them right. Everybody's a little girl whose dad was an ain't shit ass nigga. So they don't know. Their bar is in the hell. In hell, girl. You don't know. You're not even supposed to be fucking with no nigga like Cameron. Cameron is disrespectful as fuck. Cameron is reckless and disrespectful as fuck. And I know a lot of women, especially black women, they find that shit attractive. That shit is not attractive. That shit is scary. That's why you sitting up here mad right now, feeling like he ain't never did nothing for you. Because men like that are only dealing with you to get what they can get out of you. They're not there because they like you. That's why everything has to be a transaction and financial. And your pussy is never going to equal up to his financial investment in his mind. So unless you're going to get your money first, You need to do what you got to do to get the loan. You need to go and try to get grants. You need to go talk to people that can actually help you. Not hood niggas that couldn't rap anymore, so they got podcasts. Yeah, y'all got to bet on yourselves more than y'all bet on these niggas. Y'all think if y'all cozy up to these niggas, they gonna do something for y'all. And every time they show you that they're not there to do nothing for you. They're there to get what they can get out of you. His dick better be good. Because otherwise, that was a waste of time. You got disrespected and hurt feelings for what? Wet pussy, dry purse ass shit. That's ridiculous. So let's get into the Johnny Blaze, Erica Banks of it all. Now, y'all, I was taken aback. Because I was like, why is this happening? Okay? Why is this happening just randomly? And it's because something's wrong with Erica Banks. I'm going to just say, like, Johnny Blaze may still be, very male identified. You could tell by the comments that she makes under blog posts. Okay? But she still has done a lot of work on herself to stop being, a drug addict, to stop being violent all the time, to stop, running behind dumbass men like Rich Dollars and then crying over them when they don't get what they need, but to just focus on herself, on her business, on what she got going on. And I think that's what she's been doing. Okay? She's beautiful. And she's so talented. And I remember back in the day when she was on reality TV, everybody was rooting for her, but she would always, be getting in her own way with her temper. So to see her calm that shit all the way the fuck down the way she has, I'm very proud of Johnny, right? Because I remember at times we was worried about Johnny. Johnny went missing for a little while one time, and everybody was fucking worried, like, girl, don't be dead nowhere now. And she was all right. Erica Banks has lost her motherfucking mind. I think the ass shots have gone to her head.
Powder head Blaze, you big silverback bitch. Yeah, come on in here. So I DM'd you the other day, woman to woman. I told you that I thought it was weird that you just woke up and decided to do a strip club tour, entitled it One Night Only, as I literally did when I did my strip club tour in the summertime. Went to all the clubs, made it a thing. So when I'm telling you, damn bitch, like you just gonna run off with my whole shit, the whole name, everything, not credit me, not nothing. You talking about some Eric called me. Bitch, ain't no motherfucking Eric called you. Let's be very fucking serious. Area 29 in Houston is not hurting for no damn Johnny Blaze. Then you blocked me. Bitch, you blocked me because the shit is weird and you just not a stand-up bitch and you're not real enough to say that it's weird. I hate when a stupid bitch want to act innocent like she don't know what's going on. I wasn't even on that. Girl, shut the fuck up. Yes, your stupid ass was, bitch. That's why your first instinct was to block me. And then you want to get on Instagram every day trying to act like you just holier than thou with that bullshit ass singing. Don't nobody want to motherfucking hear that shit. Low down, dirty ass bitch. I hated your outfit. I hated your hair. I hated your shoes. I hated everything about what Johnny Powder Head Blaze. You bitch, what you had on. Why would you walk in Area 29 with that bullshit? Why would you even play with that club like that? Why would you go and walk in somebody's club with that bullshit? That's why I don't do the whole girl shit. Bitches be every day. But then it's like your actions is showing otherwise. Raggedy ass bitch. Again, I came to you and I was like, damn, you just gonna run off with my whole shit, huh? Strip club tour, tag a strip club, one night only. And then when I bring it up, you try to act like this man called Johnny Blaze to the club. Bitch, ain't nobody even checking for you like that. Like, Johnny Blaze, be for real. Like, you're always doing some weird shit with somebody. That's why your big silverback ass can't keep no motherfucking friends. But girl, you don't owe me that. I just felt like as a real bitch, I would think that you had the decency to goddamn just say something to a bitch. It would be different if bitches was just doing strip club tours. Bitches not just doing it. So I just feel like that's weird. Like, what the fuck? And don't come under my post with all that. You an artist. Why you worried about stripper shit if you an artist? Why you worried about a strip club tour if you an artist? Because I'm a realist, too. I'm a realist first. And when I see some weird shit or some bullshit, I'm going to call it out. Have a nice day.
Girl, I think something is wrong with people that think that they have, like, copyright rights on shit that was done even before they were alive. You're not the first person to do a one night only strip tour, okay? You're not the first person to do it. I'm sure you're not, because people have toured and people have stripped. Fucking Chippendales, girl, okay? You don't, I mean, the gay girls back in the day, okay, juice boxing them. Everybody would do a tour. Some people, once they stopped, they would come back every night and do one night and then go back away for the, you know what I'm saying, do whatever else they was doing. People do this sometimes. You are not the only person to ever do this. Like, girl, what? One night only, that's all we have to spare. One night only. Listen, girl, shut up. You wildin'. What else are you, like, what else is going on for you to be this upset? Thinking somebody copying you, girl, what? Especially when she was originally a stripper. Nobody has to call you to let you know that they're about to do something similar to what you did. That's crazy. That's crazy. Has she commented yet on her arrest? Has she told us if she's still with that lesbian girl she wanted to marry, who she got arrested with? Erica, have you commented on what's going on in your real life? Girl, what is going on? You on the internet creating beef with Johnny Blaze over a strip club tour? You just wanted to have a problem. This feels like a misdirection of anger. This feels like a projection. It feels like I felt a tiny bit of ways and now I can get some clout off of it because arguing with people on the internet is a way to get clout these days. You can get way more followers if you're willing to start shit out of nowhere for no reason at all. So let's listen to what Johnny Blaze said. She actually just gave her free promo. Listen, when I first saw it, I was thinking maybe they was working together. But if Erica don't have nothing coming out, then this don't make no sense. Maybe it's a distraction. Maybe they all coming together and you know, just playing in everybody's face.
I had to stop what I was doing because it's super fucking sad that I even have to approach this. Erica, I blocked you because you thought that you could check me. You can't fight.
And if y'all don't know, Johnny Blaze can fucking fight.
You don't even want to fight a person like me. I haven't touched nobody in so fucking long. I don't even understand why we even doing this. Bitch, it's a one night only. You don't know Eric like that. People don't really fuck with you like that. Eric told me not to fucking say anything to you. But because you decided, because you're mad because I blocked you, because that's what people that get money, women that get money and got shit to lose, that's what they do when they don't like something. You thought that you could check me in a DM. You see, I haven't said anything. I told you, watch out. In my motherfucking Young Thug voice.
Man,
watch out, bro. Because I don't care about this shit. I did a one night only. Maybe you're mad because my shit went crazy. It's a fucking one night only. I'm focused on genuine SWV 112. I had to stop. Carl Thomas, Anthony Hamilton, Mickey Howard, Macy Gray, Neo and Method Man, Boogie, Kevin Gates, and fucking Fetty Wap on my R&B fucking album that I'm about to drop, bro. I am not focused on beefing with a bitch that doesn't know what she wants to do with her career. The thing about me is I am open and I am free about everything I've done in my life. Calling me a powderhead, saying I'm ugly, 11 years recovering, and I only smoke weed. I barely drink. I don't know what this is, but you don't even want to fight a bitch like me. You get milk thrown on you, leche, from fucking Rennie Rucci. I can't take no bitch with no upper lip fucking serious, bro. I can't. So, get your casket pussy smelling ass away. And the next thing is a location. And the location is going to be, if you're in Atlanta right now, I'm going to send you a Carl Thomas and we could, you know what I'm saying? Well, other than that, go get you some money, bro. Look at my response and look at your response. This is dumb. This is so dumb. This is dumb. You could be on TikTok as an artist getting some money. You could be selling lemonade. You could do a rap right now. You'd rather beef with a bitch that's more talented than you in the comments is going to say facts? I don't understand. But if you want to fight about it, come on with it. Also, Chinese kitty. Baby, you sell pussy for $3,000 and expect a fucking multi-millionaire to fuck with you. Everything that you bitches did, I done did, and I'm very open about everything. Please, you're not more talented than me either. I don't know what the fuck this is with fuck with Johnny Day. I will beat both of you bitches, and we could for free. I'm gonna go in this Kroger's and go get my goddamn, I just pay for somebody's food stamps. Because even though I make money, I ain't about to pay full price for food. And I'm about to go and eat a salad and go to my music video. But y'all let me know when y'all want to thump with this shit. I could call your baby daddy Rhetoric and set this shit up so I could beat you up and beat Erica ass up too. That's it. Vote for Obama and try to get him back in presidency because y'all been fucking losing y'all mind ever since Trump came.
With my whole shit, I'm referring to your strip club tour one night only. You could have at least had the decency to even call it something else. Laughing my ass off. Like, you blatantly took something that you saw me do and make my own, then turned around, called it marketing as if it was a pure idea you thought of, down to literally using my exact name for it. Shit is weird. Are you serious right now or joking? I did a one night only because Eric and them wanted me to. It's a Houston thing. I used to dance. And you just have to be joking. Cause why am I even explaining this shit? I did 2 clubs. I'm not on tour. It was random as fuck to do this. Crazy, you really DM me saying this shit, man. Watch out, man. Ask the fuck what. Like, you cool, bro.
Honey powder head blaze.
Right? So then.
Okay, Johnny, let's be for real. Like, let's just go ahead and get for real. You fuck with me, bro. You fuck with me, okay? I fuck with you. So I don't understand why me coming to you telling you as a homegirl, as a partner, that I thought some
She wanna fuck Johnny. Here we go. Y'all know Erica has, like, Erica's one of them. Yeah, she's with a woman and all that. But Erica, to me, is one of the women that has a tendency to beef with girls or like start unnecessary drama with girls that she actually is attracted to. I think she did the same thing to Rennie Rucci because it didn't make no fucking sense. It, like, whatever her beef is with people, it never really makes sense. It never add up. It's always like, why are you so upset about this? This is not the first time. I feel like it was the same thing with the Rennie Rucci shit. And her and Rennie Rucci was on some, on some kitty clicking shit. They was talking like they was gonna fuck or fucked. I'm not sure exactly which one, because y'all know they was talking about it like they had, but then was like, oh, they was just talking. Girl, I don't know. But either way, Erica, it be given, are you like a bad little boy pulling a girl's hair when you like them? Like, what is this shit?
She was weird. I don't know why.
And I wouldn't even say nothing, but she came on here like, come on now, you know you like me and I like you. Girl, what is going on? If you wanted to fuck, you could have just said that shit in the DMs. And this could have been kept on the shush.
It blew you up and pissed you off so bad. And you doing the strip club tour, which you supported me when I was doing. So I'm like, damn, you couldn't even tell a bitch you was doing the strip club tour. I could have came. And it's like, you took me asking you that as me checking you. And if you felt like I was checking you, then why didn't you have that energy in the DMs that you have today? Because when we was in the DMs, if you felt like I checked you, why you wasn't talking about fighting then? Like, don't get in front of the world and now you just on all that. Like,
no, ma'am. No, you not about to. Girl, something wrong with Erica. Girl, bitch, you argumentative. Like, I don't even know how you be in a relationship with a bitch, because this feel like gaslighting. Girl, why are you now trying to act like, because Johnny said catch a fade, now it's like you wasn't even saying all that in the DMs. Bitch, she said exactly the same thing in the DMs. You took it to the internet, and so now she's like, if you want to fight about it, let's fight about it. Because you got online and called her a silverback bitch. Ain't that what she called her? Silverback waterhead bitch? I don't know. She called her something dumb. But you called that lady out of her name and shit on the internet, and it went viral. Then she said she wanted to fight you, but that was only after you took it to everybody. But in the DMs, she basically said, I know you're not checking me about this shit. You got to be kidding me. Erica, what's going on, sis? Therapy? This gives, I need therapy. This gives childhood trauma. Because what type of shit is this?
Because it's not even that, Jhonni. You was just on the phone with Brittany, telling Brittany, me and you supposed to be cool. So you don't understand why I'm doing that. Exactly. Me and you supposed to be cool. So why can't I ask my
And a cokehead. You called her a cokehead.
why she doing some weird shit? And you say you want to fight. Let's fight. Let's do it. But let's make it make sense. Let's make it make sense for all parties across the board.
Oh. So now, because Jhonni was like, I'll fight y'all hoes for free. You don't want to fight for free. You want it to make sense for everybody involved. Now y'all want to fight on Zeus? Y'all want to sell tickets?
So what we going to do is we going to see who booty fight the hardest. Who ass fight the hardest? Your literal ass. Can you make your ass fight? Have you ever did some shit like that before? And I'm pretty sure.
So, y'all, what do you want to? So either you want a twerk contest or you want to back ass up and slap them against each other. It feels like Jhonni absolutely has done that. Jhonni has absolutely backed herself up to another woman, and they've done this with their asses. Absolutely, I'm sure it's somewhere. I know we're all confused, and that's because this is lesbian coded. Another moment when women that don't know how to mac on other women respond in hostility. Oh my God. I don't know what's wrong, but nobody has finesse.
Sure that nobody is going to apologize for today, and that's cool. That's real. I respect it. So since ain't nobody apologizing, this is what I want to do. I want to do a one-night stand. What the fuck?
Girl, Freudian slip. You're telling on yourself. Okay, so y'all know how y'all be mad at me and y'all be like, Bondi, you think everybody?
What the fuck? No. I want to do a one-night only tour. Me, you, just Brittany, okay? And we gonna call it the No Apology Tour. The money already on the floor.
So you started a fake beef to offer all going on tour and fucking backstage? I'm sorry.
I already going back.
At this point, this is not me. Y'all can't blame me for this shit.
For free. And Brittany said some fire ass shit. Brittany said we should do the one night only. I just think we should maximize it and make it a tour. 4 cities, quadruple the money. Why I'm finna go out for one night when I can go out for 4? Again, I'm on here going back and forth with you for free. I'm not getting paid for this. So let's do it in a way that we can get paid. Let's do this tour. And even if y'all want to perform to one night only at the end, we can have Eric play one night only, and we can have a ball. We can go one by one so everybody get their shine, just like Dreamgirls, just like the movie. We can make it a motherfucking movie. Shit, even if you want to sing one.
And you know what they say when they say we could make it a motherfucking movie. Y'all know what that mean. That's another sexual innuendo.
Night only. One night only. One night only. One night only. You can sing it. It don't matter. It's money on the floor. Is you finna get it or what?
If y'all don't get these crazy ass bitches away from me with this, oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, y'all. Lastly, Let's get into the Jada Waiter situation. So, okay. I don't know. I guess Jada Waiter is still with Lil Baby. Girl, y'all know I don't be paying attention. But Jada Waiter's friend came out because it was like, okay, Jada Waiter friend, I think her name is Emily. Emily allegedly cheated or fucked with Lil Baby on some weird shit. And they was friends. Emily comes out and said, girl, I was fucking with him first. And then she started fucking with him. So really, she played me. She fucked over me. And then she started talking about how she stole other shit from her too. Okay? Hold up. Let me see. Jada, you're a weirdo. You've never been a girl's girl or even a nice girl. You're the perfect example of how you can have it all and still never be happy. You're so obsessed with that man. You must have forgot the real reasons I cut you off besides him. You literally stole my lip gloss vendor, color scheme, packaging, and concept, hired my project manager consultant when you wanted to start your cosmetic line 6 months after I dropped mine. You've been stealing people's businesses, concepts, and designs. Tell them how you wrote me a long ass apology for all the weird ass shit you did to me on Snapchat and then blocked me on everything. But since you want to focus on this whole activity accusation, bitch, we can go there. I've kept it cute, but you're doing too much right now. I wasn't trying to start my year like that, but drop your nuts. I saw your DM. You find you something safe to do. You're not a bully. Go have that energy with Ari, scary ass bitch. So this is what Emily said. Okay. Been keeping it P since 2016 because y'all know y'all for some reason are infatuated with 2016. It's weird. And if we really talking about it, you fucked him after Alexis, and that's still your friend today. So so not Emily. Oh wait, hold up. No, this is Jasmine. So this is Jasmine. This is her sister. Her sister said, hold up. Let's go to the beginning. The Emily Huff, please stop the bullshit. F you, I don't know what that say. You was just copping please when we was supposed to do a show together. You know how I was coming. Stop making it what shit it wasn't. Stop making it shit it wasn't. You wasn't getting fucked. It was never no relationship. And you also gave her the green light to fuck with him because you knew he didn't want you, ho. I was there. Should I continue? Be for real. You want some attention like everybody else because y'all hoes have no motion. You been fell off. And, and you abuse your son. So everybody has their issues. Let's see. This is weird. Hoes is fighting over niggas that don't never say nothing about nobody. Hold up. I want to make sure I'm covering all my bases. Covering all my bases. So I'm trying to understand like how this originally started. Let's go like hold up.
AC.
Because this is the Peach girl, and you could tell that she she thought she could use this to push her shit she got going on. You could tell that, it's like, oh, let me get my makeup done and have y'all waiting in anticipation for me to curse another bitch out over some shit that ain't got nothing to do with me. Yeah, it's definitely giving you is doing it for clout. Because they do anything for clout. Anything. Okay, hold up. Let me see. Did I pass it up? Did I pass it up? Did I pass it up? Did I pass? I pass it up. I pass it up. I pass it up. I might have unsaved it. I thought I didn't. Because I was trying to see if I still had from when Jada did the original video that started all of this shit. Everybody's fighting over Lil Baby, which is insane. I guess it's the money, right? Like the money, or maybe he has a good penis. Maybe that's what it is. Because he's not cute. That can't be why. I mean, that's just my opinion. Maybe y'all think Lil Baby's cute. I don't know. I think the nigga look funny. I think the nigga's funny looking, but that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I might be funny looking to some people too. That's fine. You know what I mean? Okay, let's see. Yeah, no, I don't know why ain't nobody put in the original. Let me see if I can find it on Live Bites. I got these hoes mad again. I'm so tired of seeing Stewie on the internet. Stewie said that she pregnant again for Offset. I mean, not Offset, child, but Blueface. Like, you're an idiot. Okay, here we go.
Them rumors are true. No shade. That's been going on. That's been a thing. But I don't want to talk about that. Like, literally, let's not talk about that.
That black
Like, it's
towel,
not
some
rumors.
pretty.
That shit is true. Them rumors are true.
So it says the rumors about
No shade.
the TikTok rumors about Ari and Baby. So she's saying that they really fucking. Okay? These are two very strong face individuals. Okay? Ari Fletcher's dating history. Y'all are hilarious. I didn't know she dated Young M.A. Oh, wow. Offset, Moneybag Yo, Javante Davis, Lil Baby, Young M.A., Free Band Joey, G Herbo. Damn, G Herbo and Javante? That's why I can't keep track of nobody. God damn, y'all all fucking with the same niggas. Okay. Well, okay.
Because I'm about to clock a bitch in the motherfucking comments that got me fucked up. Hold on. Oh, God. I'm fucking sick of y'all hoes. Okay, so.
Okay, so this is about people complaining about her clothes having polyester in it because they see people on the internet talking about cotton. And so now they don't want clothes to have any type of, girl, we need polyester for spandex, bitch, okay? All you hoes want big old asses and all of that. Well, you need spandex in order for that to work, okay? So I guess, let's see. Fans think Ari Fletcher and Jada Waiter are sneak dissing each other through music lyrics. I'm sure they are. That's the type of shit these young girls do. Moneybag Yo stays unbothered after Finesse 2 times claims he put hands on him, and Jada says Ari Fletcher slept with Lil Baby.
The nigga was only 6 minutes away.
Child, this group of people, are they swapping saliva and shit? Yuck. And then Ari said they want that old Ari for what though? That's a crazy, low down, dirty cutthroat. Okay.
Yo, everybody's fucking everybody in the industry. Like, this industry is nasty.
And you in there too with your nasty ass. Who is that? Bad Baby got a BBL. Oh, great. Because that's what we needed. BBLs.
I know what y'all want to chat about.
Ari Fletcher claims the baddest title while pulling 70K viewers on live because they thought she was gonna say something, and I don't think she did. Ari Fletcher snaps on live, says she is on her time and this is her program, and as fans span her chat to speak on Lil Baby rumors.
Like the text or the
Wait, I want to see what's being said. Can I see the?
They said they don't like you. We weak as. Hold on, let me let y'all know something real quick. This is my program.
Oh my God, girl. Okay, all right. If you was really the number one bitch and all of that, like you claim to be, then why they hate all y'all, girl? I don't know why y'all care. Ari Fletcher questions fans' judgment and asks if anyone really believes what Jada Waiter is putting out about her.
You believe her?
Wait.
Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we believe that y'all are all fucking the same niggas? Why wouldn't we believe that? It doesn't seem like a stretch. It just doesn't. Let me see. So that was the original shit. And then, this girl, Super Peach, who I believe was on one of them hip hop shows with JD, she decided to jump into the chat and, you know, comment like other commentators were doing. And then she went extra far with it in a way that seemed strategic, and a tad bit thirsty, if you ask me.
And that speak volume, like dead ass for real. Like Jada, crybaby ass bitch. Like it ain't even just her. Just it's a lot of bitches, crybaby ass hoes. Like either, like, cause like honestly, what do you get out of and play victim at that? What do you get out of telling the world that Ari fucking your baby daddy? What is that gonna do? You still the same person, the same way you was looked at, that's how you are. Everybody know Ari is a sweetheart, but if you push her, she gonna take it there. Ari really is still like, so like, what are you getting out of that? Like, if I was Jada,
just giving real fandom.
Like, you could tell, like, Jada's a boss girl, she pretty, but you could tell something is missing. Like, Ari be moving the girls, on God, like, moving the girls, like, moving them.
Is that it, or is it colorism?
Like, her confidence is on 10. Like, something is really missing from Jada. Like, baby must be her only nigga, and she must not be in her bag and get money how she say she is. Because why is she always attaching herself to her baby daddy? Yeah, they said, what's my insight on the Jada and Ari situation? Y'all know my young, messy ass. They said, what you would have said if you was Ari? If I was Ari, I would have said, yes, I'm fucking them. And what about it, bitch? What the fuck you gonna do? Bitch, you weren't saying shit when you put dads on Javante when I was fucking them. Fuck we talking about, hoe. Either get your lip back or shut the fuck up. And bitch, stop acting like I owe your ass some motherfucking loyalty, bitch. It was a reality show, hoe. You know I never liked your ass, bitch. We was on set, hoe. Talking about some motherfucking play dates, bitch. You know the cast said bring the fucking kids for the viewers, hoe. Stop motherfucking playing with me no matter what the fuck Tay did, bitch. You know we never liked each other, hoe. Stop playing with me, pussy ass hoe. That's what I would have said. If my mama would have said that shit, hoe. And what about it? That's what I would have said. But I love Ari. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm a Pisces and she's a Cancer, but even Jada, blood sister, said, like, I can relate to Ari more than you. And that's...
And that, I guess she thought that was a flex. I don't. Phone on the dresser now. Jada, wait up. Guess she mad I ain't want her in my stuff. Child, I don't know. Anyways, LOL. And she showed a DM of Peach reaching out to her to be an ambassador. Tee-hee-hee, I'm the wrong young turned bitch to ever play with. Demon, follow my TikTok because I'm finna spill the tea. She's better off shutting the fuck up. I know too much. It doesn't appear that way.
Hey, say, I'm up, bitch. I ain't Carisha. I had to get my iPhone 8. Cause one thing about it, I'm like Soldier Boy, bitch. I been in the game so goddamn long. Bitch, I pull receipts. Let me get my makeup done, bitch. You done fucked up. This shit gonna be worse than Ari replying. Bitch, I'm gonna make you get on GD, ho. On my mama.
She said, I'm gonna make you slit your wrist. That was another thing. Ma'am, I don't know what type of evil shit you got going on, but beefing with people on the internet is not that deep. It's not that deep. I don't know about y'all, but in this clip, she's giving Young M.A. Like, why are you talking like a nigga, first of all? Like, in this way. Like, oh my, like, what is all of that? What is all of that?
Hey, say, I'm up, bitch. I ain't Carisha. I had to get my iPhone 8. Cause one thing about it, I'm like Soldier Boy, bitch. I been in the game so goddamn long. Bitch, I pull receipts. Let me get my makeup done, bitch. You done fucked up. This shit gonna be worse than Ari replying. Bitch, I'm gonna make you get on GD, ho. On my...
Therapy? Maybe. Medication? Possibly. So her old 2008 phone basically has text messages of Jada's mom asking for Super Peach to do something for Jada's little brother. That's pretty much it. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Like, I'm a spill tea that her mom asked you to meet or talk to or do promo with her little brother. Okay. She said her PR team reaches out to brands Sure.
You won't even support.
Sure.
Not your Jada.
So she got her makeup done and sat in front of her grandmama's Chinette set. Looks like a beautiful home. Okay. So that she could, get her views up on TikTok. Let's listen to what she had to say.
Fucking waiter. Who the fuck you?
I'm sorry, not 2008, her iPhone 8. I'm sorry, y'all.
Feeling like, bitch. I just know you ain't motherfucking posting no DM like a bitch, a fan of you like you trying to son a bitch. First off, bitch, I'm an artist with a motherfucking face card. If my PR team reach out to you, whoop-de-fucking do. It's Atlanta. It's okay to network. That's how you network. You ain't the only fucking brand somebody reached out to, bitch.
She didn't say she was. She said you did reach out to her. All this proves is that for somebody to have something missing and you don't really fuck with them like that and you prefer Irie, why are you reaching out to her? That's all it proves, is that you're a beautiful, angry clout chaser who's using this as an opportunity to bolster yourself on the internet like everybody else does. Rage baiting.
Man, y'all don't let this influencer shit get to y'all motherfucking head. Y'all be forgetting. But bitch, since you want to be a loser-ass bitch, you want to post some fucking receipts. Bitch, I got receipts too. But since you want to post some shit, bitch, I got some for your ass, bitch. Hold the fuck up. This is Miss Trisha, your mama hoe. I know you ain't trying to bring her no receipts when your mama asking, hey, can Super Peach FaceTime my boys? Can she meet up with them? Can she follow them back? And her daughter motherfucking Jada Waiter.
Y'all think shit connect that don't.
Bitch, you was a weird ass bitch. You can't even put your family on. You just now putting your motherfucking family on. I'm gonna post the receipts on my Insta story. Truth be told, I love your whole family. Jada, your mama, your brothers, and I love your sister. You just always been a hating ass bitch. I even took her for fucking lawyer doing that girl la shit. Let's get back to the subject. I never said I disliked you. Clearly in the video, y'all, I said she's the boss. She pretty.
You said that something is missing and you understand why her sister said that she related more to Irie than her.
Clearly something is missing.
Yes, that is shade. Are you okay?
Everybody made a video about this shit. But, everybody mad at me. Bitch, you the one started it. You cleared them rumors. Bitch, you wanted smoke. You wanted a 2016 fucking year, so bitch.
All of this over a DM that said you was reaching out to a bitch, though?
Now you got it, ho. And you mad at every single body but that motherfucking nigga. Until you stand on business, bitch. You old ass hoe. Until you stand on business.
How old is Jada? Old ass hoe. How old is Super Peach? How old are these young women?
Business, bitch, shut the fuck up, bitch. This nigga didn't. How many times that nigga cheated on you? How many? This nigga pay for pussy while being with you. Pussy must ain't none. Bitch, your pussy ain't. You know how embarrassing that is? Do you know how embarrassing?
Do you know how dumb you sound as a young woman? Oh, girl.
Not be getting no money or no motherfucking boss for real, bitch. You must, man, baby must cut the fucking funds. That's what it is. God, y'all know me. I was gonna let her have it, but when she started dragging it like, oh, she mad, ain't work with her. How the fuck you gonna?
Was that dragging it? You went on and on and on and on. She did one little post. That was dragging it? No, you just thought she wasn't going to respond to you. You thought she was going to ignore you like she did everybody else. But apparently she had time. And now you're taking the bait and losing your shit on the internet.
You weren't even supporting Dez, bitch.
Yeah, I'm not even going to go through the rest of this because I heard she brought up some old shit that was in fact some lies. So I'm not even going to fully get into all that because it just feels like way too much. But Jada threatened legal action after Super Peach claims she has herpes. Because that's what she said at the end of that live. I forgot. I didn't want to play it because I was tired of all her screaming, y'all. I was tired of all her screaming. Yeah, and it's stupid to me. And I could just see how much she wants, like the energy is like, girl, please calm the fuck down. Oh my God. Jada Waiter said, last person that lied on me and said I had a disease I didn't have, lost her job and had to pay. It's public records. Read the files. Let me call my lawyer right now. You will be dealt with. So now she's threatening to sue you because you saying that she had herpes just like that weird ass bitch that was working down to the Walgreens. And Jada Waiter apparently won a lawsuit against the Walgreens because one of their employees faked some paperwork to make it seem like she had a disease that she didn't have. That's weird. Y'all hoes is weird. Y'all fucking up real jobs to do internet bullshit that ends up getting you sued. The children have failed. The parents have failed the children. Because who are these young women's parents? My God, whose granny is letting that girl curse and scream like that in their house? My God. Well, that's all I got for y'all today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And check down below in the description box if you want to come to Thailand with us in April. Okay, you can pay with the firm. You can pay as you go. All you have to do is pay, get your plane tickets, and be there. Everything else is planned for you. It's going to be a great time, okay? Me and Lyric will be there, okay? So y'all make sure that y'all get y'all tickets, okay? Y'all go and start y'all little payment plan or whatever to come with us to Thailand in April, all right? Reset by Design Wellness, link down below in the description box. I love y'all for being here. Thank y'all so much. Follow me on BondyBlue Bites. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram, and I'll see y'all in the next one.